Yeah. What's up? It's our Buckos Malachi Williams in the building. We back up in this BI, man. True Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. You know what I mean? We are back up in this BI, man. It is what it is. We'll have a good one. You know, we're going to talk about the C word, Canelo Alvarez. He has a fight coming up. I damn near almost forgot about it, to be honest with you. You know, he's fighting with the guy. He's fighting John Ryder. He's fighting John Ryder. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say I've seen a lot of fight film on John Ryder. I haven't. You know, so I can't sit here in front and say I have. I did see him fight like maybe 3 fights. I saw the Daniel Jacobs fight when he fought Danny Jacobs. It's a couple of fights I saw of John Ryder. Not that many, probably like maybe 3. He fought, I forgot the guy's name. Hold on, let me make sure my sound is good. Audio, okay, audio seems like it's okay. Let me go over here and make sure. All right, I'm Gucci. Yeah, I forgot the damn, what the guy name he fought. The guy broke his hand or something and quit on the stool. Said he couldn't continue because he quit one on the stool. I forgot the guy's name. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Lisa Bell. You say Coach Malachi. Shout out to Lisa Bell. What's going on, sis? Them gangs say he was losing against Jacobs. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. That he lost that Jacobs fight. Shout out to Major Key Boxing in the building. G Funky, what's going on, fam? Drummer for life. Green Eyes P, Dodge J. You know, we'll see. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about a lot. Today, man. We're gonna talk about some of the interview from the Charlo brothers. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that as well. You know, it's amazing. Those two brothers are like night and day. One brother look like he's more passive, and the other brother look like he's just angry all the time. You know, some people say it's a facade. Yeah, Zach Parker. That's what he fought, Zach Parker. Some people say it's a facade. You know, a lot of guys who, you know, seem like they the baddest guy in the room. They really not the baddest guy in the room. They like damn near the total opposite. That's how it is. You know what I mean? Especially when you're dealing with guys who want to be bullies. You get what I'm saying? You know, the bully, you just got to take the crime to the bully right in the mouth. Bap! Look here, man, check this out. I'm going to put these paws in you right quick. The bully, you just can't even just talk. You just got to take off. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying? Let's give everybody this here round of applause. See what's up, man. See what's up. Let's see what's happening, man. It is what it is. So I think Canelo and Ryder fight Saturday. I know a lot of Canelo fans are excited about that. They're excited about that. I thought the fight was going to be just on the zone. I think I remember when they first, I could be wrong. I think when they first announced this fight, they said it was going to be just anybody that have a DAZN subscription will be able to just watch the fight. I think now they have it on pay-per-view, but they're selling it for a lot less. I have it up right here, I think. Do I have this fight up next? Do I have it up here? I thought I had it up here. I think this fight is on pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. This fight is on the DAZN pay-per-view. I'm trying to think. I thought I had it over here. Oh, yeah, I have it right here. My bad. I have it right here. Yes, it's on pay-per-view. I'm going to show it to you guys. It is what it is. Before we get into the show, let's go ahead and say all praises due to the Most High, the most exalted, you know what I mean? The most honorable, the one who we give the most praise to before we wake up. You know, when we wake up in the morning, it is what it is. Of course, I'm being facetious. Talking about the invisible man himself, Mr. Allen Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
but a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
And to the ops, you ought to know what time it TI is. The way I felt about you yesterday is the way I feel about you today. Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, man. So I know the fans in Mexico are very excited. You know, the prodigal son has returned back. You know, back to Mexico. I forgot what year. What year Mexico was colonized by Spain? I forgot what year that was. You know, I forgot. It's been so long since I've done research on that. But that's neither here nor there. You know, the prodigal son has returned back home. Back home to Mexico. You know what I mean? So I will say this. Hold on, what did somebody say something about? Hey, what did it say? Hey, Jim Gaines say Ryder and Canelo look related. He say for real. Hey, the thing is, hey, hold on. What Dim Gaines at? Dim Games say Ryder and Canelo look related for real. Hey, you know what? All jokes aside, though, they do look related. Both of them are of the same race, though. You got Ryder and Canelo is of the same race. So Canelo doesn't look like a typical Mexican. I will say that. He doesn't look like him at all, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. He can fight, so that motherfucker can fight now. Regardless of how he looks, regardless of how he looks, that motherfucker can fight now. I will give him that. You get what I'm saying? Whether he look like, whether he look like whether he look like a white boy or not, that's irrelevant. That motherfucker can fight. He damn sure can fight now. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So, yes, sir. Shout out to E. Diaz. Oh, you say 1521 Diaz? Okay. Okay, Lisa Bell's in the building. 626 Jacob. It is what it is. Let's get into the show. Now, Canelo versus Ryder. Will their pay-per-view numbers outshine Tank versus Ryan Garcia? Will it outshine that? You know what I mean? That's the question that some fans are wondering. Being that Gervonta Tank Davis is now being billed as the new face of boxing. That's what they are saying. When I say they, I mean people who are pro Tank Davis fans, Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, et cetera. That and those guys and the guys who support them, this is what they are saying. So fine, it is what it is. People have a right to feel the way they want to feel. I have no issues with that. I'm not going to war about anybody's opinion, to be honest with you. If that is the case, is Canelo Alvarez's stronghold on boxing in North America in trouble if there's a new sheriff in town? If Canelo versus Ryder pay-per-view don't top Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia pay-per-view buys, then folks like Leonard Ellerbe, Booger Ray Leonard, my dog, Booger Ray Leonard, Floyd Money Mayweather, like I said before, and Stephen Espinosa can point out how much of a bigger star Tank is versus Canelo. I'm giving you guys tomorrow's headlines today. If the John Ryder Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view, which DAZN is a global app, and they played a big part in helping Tank and Ryan, reach the numbers that they reached because of DAZN as a global app. Showtime only shows in America. So if it wasn't for the help of, it being Showtime only shows in America. So you get what I'm saying? So DAZN played a big part in that as well. Both of them are working together. And that's good to see two networks work together. Showtime, DAZN, that's good to see them working together. We need to get more of that. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm giving you tomorrow's headlines today. So when it happened, when you see it next week, you guys are going to be like, Coach, this is what you said it, Coach. You said it. I'm telling you what's going to happen. If Canelo versus Ryder pay-per-view don't top Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia pay-per-view buys, then folks like Booger Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, and Stephen Espinosa, they will more than likely point out, especially Booger Ray Leonard. We know Booger Ray and Floyd, we know what they're going to say, especially those two. They will point out how much of a bigger star Tank is versus Canelo, and there's a new face of boxing, and then Floyd going to do a bunch of interviews and say, I beat Canelo when I was old, I was past my prime, he was in his prime, yada, 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 et cetera, and now I passed that mojo on the Tank, and now you see he's went off into heavenly heights. That's what's going to be said. Telling you right now. You get what I'm saying? Can Canelo silence the critics by putting up big pay-per-view numbers with John Ryder? We will find out on May 7th. I think that's when that fight happens, May 7th, right? It is what it is. Shout out to Jose Ayala. What did he say, fam? He said, I doubt it. Tank going back to 200 thou wow. And he said 200 thou wow and below. If he's back to fighting B-level fighters, Canelo gets 600 thou wow plus with tomato cans. Okay. So Jose, you say Canelo gonna get 600 thou wow plus even fighting tomato can. Okay. All right. Shout out to Jethro. What did he say? He say zero promotion for this fight. I think they've been promoting it on DAZN. I'm not sure because I haven't been looking at DAZN. I have DAZN. I pay for the subscription on Jethro, but I haven't been really looking at it, so I don't really know if you know what I mean. I haven't looked at it. Shit, to be honest with you, Jethro, I haven't looked at DAZN in about 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks, so it's a possibility they could be promoting it on there, but I haven't seen it in 2 weeks. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. And it's been about 2 weeks. Shout out to El Unico. You said Bivol versus Canelo did 500,000 wild plus. He say this fight probably does less than that. You think so, El Unico? I don't know. I don't know. You know, they say I don't know. Well, you know, it's always your dance partner too. John Ryder. I don't know, man. From what I've been hearing, John Ryder a killer. From what a couple of people in the chat been saying. Halim, hey, where Halim at? Where Halim at? Halim said John Ryder a superstar in the UK, and he a killer. You get what I'm saying? That's what he say. So shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, Jamie? He said we have to see how Tank does next fight without Ryan. Consistency is key. Yes, consistency is the key. But what I'm trying to tell you, Jamie, is this what I'm trying to tell you, fam. Consistency is the key. But however, for those who are going to put that message out there, the context is the consistency. But for those who are going to put that message out there, they're not going to say that. So they're going to omit that. So what I'm saying is I'm letting you know I'm giving you tomorrow's headlines today. Give me tomorrow's headlines today. And it may be some truth to that. It may not be some truth to that. What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to get caught up in the emotions of other people, however they feel, whoever, whatever. I'm done. After I had Dougie Fisher on here and he broke down to me pretty much that the ring don't really have a, and shout out to Dougie Fisher, man. And I'm not saying Dougie doesn't have a boxing criteria, but when he told me that some of the people on the board, they may not have a boxing criteria and they vote for how they vote for based on whatever. And these guys are not even probably boxers, you know, retired fighters and whatever the case may be, and they putting together pound for pound lists. That what I said last week, I say I'm done. I don't tap out of that, so I'm done with that. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Sad. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, double your boy. Hey, Leroy. Shit, I'm the only nigga holding the line down.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, I'm holding the line. I'm holding the line. I'm holding the line. I'm gonna continue to hold the line. I got my 30-30. I got my 30-30 Winchester rifle. I got my 30-30 Winchester rifle, not 30-30, 30-30. I got my 30-30. I'm holding the line, dog. Fuck, I ain't got no problem with it. I hold it by myself. What does he say? Booger Ray would say the gate matters more. Hey, the Booger Ray. Hey, Booger Ray, man. Hey, man, I'm tired of telling you, dog. I know my dog Booger Ray gonna get out there, and I'm not gonna lie. Booger Ray ain't wrong for that. He's doing a phenomenal job. You know, because it's all about putting out your narrative, you know, information war, and putting your narrative out there. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I get it.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm gonna hold the line, man. I'm gonna hold it by the country boy from Florida, West Tampa, Florida, gonna hold the line, man. You know, if we're gonna hold the line, we ain't tripping. You know what I mean? We ain't tripping. See, the thing is, when you hold the line, you don't worry about what nobody else doing. You don't worry about what they doing to the left. You don't worry about what they doing to the right. You just focus on holding the line. That's all I care about. I'm gonna just hold the line, dog. I'm not worried about what nobody else got to say, who doing what, do why did he. I really don't care because, you know, I really don't care. You know what I mean? You know, so it is what it is. So we're going to break this down. Let me show you guys how much this pay-per-view costs. I know some of you guys are interested in that. Let me let you guys know what this pay-per-view costs. I have it right here. Bam, there we go right there. Let me blow it up a little bit. Anybody interested in buying the Canelo John Ryder fight? Some people are very excited about it. Anybody interested in buying the fight, as you can see right here, Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder price. How much does the card cost? The pay-per-view price for Canelo Ryder is $54.99. So now, what I will say is this here. They're selling it for $55. $55, that's it. You know what I mean? So, you know, they done went down on the price. So it say the DAZN monthly subscriptions, you know, on $19.99 on a 12-month contract or $24.99 for month to month. You know what I mean? Canada, let me see. Canada pay 99, say Canada, or $24.99 per month for Canada, $9.99 for the UK, and on a 12-month contract, or 19, I think, is it 19 euros? Okay, 19 euros a pound, okay. All right. There we go right there. All right, so, you know, they letting it go for the low. They letting it go for the low. They letting it go for the low, $55. You know what I mean? If you feel that this fight is worth $55, it is what it is. It's a Canelo versus Ryder. They're fighting in the Akron Stadium in Guadalajara, Mexico. The arena can hold up to 46,000 plus. So I heard this fight sold out. I don't know exactly how many people. I don't know exactly how many people. Bought. How many people showed up at the fight. I heard that this fight sold out within hours. So it's sold out. I don't know what they're selling it for. They don't know what they're selling. What the people bought the tickets for. I mean, but that was a gimme. Canelo, the prodigal son. I mean, that's how I would have brought it too. The prodigal son has returned. You know how The Rock does it? Finally, finalmente. You know what I mean? Saul Canelo Alvarez regresa a Guadalajara, Mexico. You know what I mean? The prodigal son. That's what I would say. The prodigal son. That's how I would have said it. The prodigal son has returned. Finalmente. Shout out to D-Style.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, W, boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said this pay-per-view isn't really for US, to be honest, to us. He said probably 400K. Buys impressive for what it is. This fight is for his hometown. They deserve to see a real live champ. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I understand they deserve to see a champ in his hometown. But in Mexico, from what I heard, they watch all the Canelo fights for free anyways. So when it's dealing with a pay-per-view, anything outside of the US, anything outside of Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Anything outside of Mexico, people have to pay pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? People have to pay pay-per-view, anything outside of Mexico. So if that is the case, anything outside of Mexico, he probably still should do really good numbers anyways, since the people of Mexico don't have to buy, they get the chance to watch Canelo's fights for free anyways, from what I've heard. I don't know how true that is now. I don't know how true that is, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Warren in the building. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? So, and what did say? You say, to see him live in the flesh. Yeah, that's good, though. That's good for them to see him live in the flesh. That's good. I'm actually talking about the actual pay-per-views, though. How many As a matter of fact, let's do a poll. Remember we did a poll for the Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight? Everybody, and we said a lot of people said it was going to do 800 plus. So let's do a poll right here. Let's do a poll right here. Let's see. Pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Canelo versus Ryder, dude. All right, so let's go right here. Where y'all want to start at? Where y'all want to start at? Y'all give me a number out there. Give me a number out there. 400K? Give me a number. Where y'all want to start at? D1, you said 400K? We're gonna do it the exact same way we did Tank and Ryan. We're gonna do exactly what we did Tank and Ryan. So okay, 300K. So we'll say 300, between 300 and 300 and 400. Okay, let me see. I'll start out at 300. I'll start at 300. Seems like that's kind of low for Canelo though. Something telling me I shouldn't start at 300 for Canelo. I'm gonna start higher for G-Funk. Can you say 300? G-Funk, can you say 300? No, that's kind of low for Canelo. No, I'm gonna give Canelo the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna, I tell you what, 400K. We'll say 400K. 400K. Damn, I don't want to start out at 300 though. I'm gonna start at 400K. Between 4, we're gonna say between 4. Hold on, this is what we're gonna do. 400. No. We're gonna do 400 or under. We'll do 400 or under right there, right? This next one we'll do between, cause I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. This big Nello now, he the face of boxing. 400K. We'll do 450K. We'll do 450K. Between 450 to 600K. We'll do that there. Between 450 to 600. We'll do that. All right? We'll do that. Between 400 and 600. Okay, now let's add these other two. All right, we're gonna do between, let's see, 400, hey, 400 and 600? We're gonna do between 600, 400 and 600. Then I'm gonna say between 6 what? Between 6 to, we'll do 6 to 750. 6 to 750. And then what we'll do right here, we'll do 751 or above. Fuck it. We'll do that. Okay, cool. We'll do that. We'll do that. That's what we'll do. Hold on. We're going to do that right there. All right, cool. There you go right there. Y'all make sure y'all vote. Y'all make sure y'all vote. Y'all make sure y'all participate in the poll, man. Make sure y'all participate in the poll. When I say poll, I ain't talking about the stripper poll neither. I'm not talking about the stripper poll. Y'all make sure y'all participate in the poll. It's Big Nello, so we'll see what's up. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a lot of the zone. I haven't seen the zone in 2 weeks. So I really don't know if, you know what I mean, they've been promoting it. I do know online, I haven't seen a lot of chatter, a lot of people talking about it. I kind of think that the Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight everybody was talking about that, to be honest with you. I did several shows on that. We did some really, really good numbers too. The people was very, very interested in the show. They were very, very interested in the subject matter. Very interested. So we'll see. You know what I mean? And I think the people were still talking about that. Now, what you say? It's on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Yeah, it's this weekend. Hey, them games. The fight is this weekend. The fight is this weekend on Cinco de Mayo weekend. So it's big. It's going to be big. It's going to be big in Mexico. You know what I mean? It's going to be big in Mexico. Y'all participate in the poll, man. I had the poll up, so everybody participate in it. Shout out to Harleen. What did it say? You say not much talk here about the fight in the UK, coach. What you mean is not much talk about the fight in the UK? You told me, Harleen, that John Ryder was a killer. True. Hey, Ali, you told me John Ryder, coach, I don't know, boy, John Ryder, boy. You better ask somebody about Ryder. You told me John Ryder was a superstar. He had billboards all over the UK, people stopping him everywhere he go in the streets. You know what I mean? You told me John Ryder have 24-hour security. You know, that's what you told me. Now what you saying? True. Hey, Ali, was that cap? Hey, Ali, was that cap? Hey, Ali, was that cap? Hey, knock down 305. Ali was capping, man. The man told me, hey, shout out to Rick Timms in the building. The man told me that women was throwing rose petals at John Ryder's feet when he walked through the streets of the UK. He told me that women were throwing rose petals at John Ryder's feet. Well, Ali told me. Now you telling me that when ain't nobody talking about John Ryder? And no, come on, man. Hey, shout out to JC. He said in the UK, not Mexico. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, Ali, man, hey. What did he say about Keith? He said killer of viewership. Hey, Halim, man, I'm highly disappointed in you. Shout out to Rockmon. Rockmon, what's going on, fam? Halim, you told me, nah, bro. They jumping like crazy in Mexico. But you told me. Nah, you ain't getting away with that one. You told me that sapsucker. John Ryder Because I was saying, man, I say, man, this dude don't stand a snowball chance in hell, man. Man, Canelo gonna run through this dude like Nimrod, man. Canelo gonna run through this dude. You made a compelling argument for why I should not overlook John Ryder. It was you and a couple of people from the UK. Y'all was telling me I was hating on John Ryder, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And John Ryder, you need to look at his fights. And I saw 3 of John Ryder's fights. I told you I wasn't impressed with it. And you told me, coach, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know, you must don't know about Big John Ryder. I said, okay. So that was y'all told me. So I was under the impression that, you know what I mean? They're rolling out the red carpet everywhere he go. Now you telling me there ain't nobody talking about it in the UK? Oh, Haleen say no comment. No. Oh, yeah, interesting. So you ain't got no. Hey, hold on. Hey, Haleen, I got one question to ask you. I just have one question, brother, then we're gonna move on. I have one question to ask you, and we're gonna move on from John Ryder. Who's the next big star coming out of the UK? What would you say, Haleen? Is it John Ryder?
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Haleen, interesting. You don't switch that. Oh, no. Don't be switching out on John Ryder now, Charlie. Now you got to ride with him. You told me, you know what I mean? Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be John Ryder. Haleen, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you and John Ryder do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Haleen, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Now walk it off. No, Haleen, you can't. I ain't going to let you switch out on him now. You got to ride with him now. Shout out to Derek Choice.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, doubling your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Canelo was healed up from surgery. Yeah, he healed up. Canelo healed up. He said, I'm predicting 8th round stoppage. Hey, you know what? You said the same thing I said. I said, I see Canelo stopping this dude by the 8th round. John Ryder don't stand a snowball chance in here. That's what I see. I'm not going to say a lie to you. I don't think highly of John Ryder. I just don't. This ain't no shade to nobody in the UK. I'm just saying, I know what I saw him fight 3 times. I wasn't impressed. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? This ain't no shade. Now, this ain't no shade. It is what it is. But Haleen say he a bad boy. So, who knows?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm gonna ride with Haleen. Haleen said he a bad boy. Shout out to Vice Boxing. He said after the fight he would be Ryder of the lost art. Okay, shout out to Mr. Vice for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that, fam. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm anxious to see what y'all pick on this pay-per-view, what y'all think it's gonna do. Knockdown 305. What you say? You say between 7 and 12? Hey, shout out to the Tenderoni Bless 365. Shout out to Food Revolution. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Phil on the Tube as well. Green Eyes P. It is what it is. Hey, what'd you say? Them games. He said, ride or dog. That's what I'm talking about. Them games. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Ride. Cause Haleen shaking like booty meat right now. Hey, shaking like. Hey, Haleen shaking like booty meat right now. So don't switch stop. Haleen over there shaking. Yeah, coach. They ain't really talking about Ryder right now. Big Ryder, the Night Rider. You know what I mean? Big bad John Ryder, the Night Rider, boy. Hey, Haleen over there. Haleen, boy, don't be shaking that, Haleen. You told me that John Ryder. DA say DS say anything can happen, coach. This is boxing. Every fighter has a chance. Only exception is Ryder. Boys. Boys. Man, you don't believe that. Man, you don't believe that, man. Man, you don't believe that, bro. Come on, man. Hey, man, look here, man. You don't believe, you don't believe that. I was gonna say everybody has a chance. Everybody got a chance. What do you say? Except for Ryder. hey, I'm gonna put 1,000 pesos on Ryder and say, hey, I'm telling you, I got Ryder for the upset.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
I got Ryder for the upset. And say, you know, Canelo just coming out of surgery. He ain't the same. Bavard put them paws on him. He know what he struggled with a 75-year-old Triple G. I think right now Canelo right for the picking right now. Ryder sitting there rubbing his hands together like the bird. Ryder like this. Ryder like, I don't know what a puto is. You know what, mate? I'm from the UK. I don't know what a puto is, but what I do know is this. I know if they're sleeping on me, John Ryder, I earned my shot. I fought all the way, climbed all the way to the top to get here. I earned my shot. And people gonna put some respect on my name.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, y'all gonna put some respect on Ryder's name too, man. You know, hey, for all of y'all thinking Canelo fighting the tomato can, y'all better put some respect on John Ryder's name too, man.
This bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Y'all better respect John Ryder. Halim done told us what time it was with him. I only seen him fight. I only seen 3 fights. I'm not gonna lie. You know, he lunges in. It's one thing I do notice about John Ryder. He have a tendency to lunge in. He have a tendency to lunge in with his shots from time to time. Like he'll shoot the jab, and he will lunge in with that backhand. I noticed that. Like the 3 fights I saw, sometimes he'll shoot that jab, and then he'll lunge in with the backhand. And if he do that against Canelo, he gonna walk right into. Oh, it's gonna be bad for him, dog. If he do that, he gonna have to change that up a little bit. He gonna have to change that up, bro. He can't be, man. You know what I mean? He can't be, man. He said, look, coach, no fans going to Mexico from the UK. That ain't got nothing to do with buying the pay-per-views. What does going to Mexico have to do with buying the pay-per-views in the comforts of your own home? Nothing. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, what I say, Basil, you say Ryder make pretty boy Floyd look like an amateur. Hey, man, look here, man. Look here. Hey, what I say, Louis James, you say Canelo probably hating on Ryan versus Tank numbers. So now he's itching for a big fight to steal the limelight. Canelo versus Benavidez, perhaps. Hey, Louis James, the thing is Benavidez have a contract to fight. He has a 3-fight deal that he's fighting on with the PBC. So Benavidez, the 3 fights were Caleb Plant, David Morrell, and David Benavidez, right? But this the thing, though. David Benavidez and David Morrell are fighting each other, right? So Plant, no, my bad. No, sorry about that. I said it wrong. David Benavidez is fighting. He fought Caleb Plant. He's going to fight David Morrell, and he's going to fight Demetrius Andrade. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Demetrius Andrade. Now that's what his team is saying, right? Shit, so Benavidez is gonna have to get by doggone Morrell. So a lot of people picking David Morrell to beat Benavidez. A lot of people, from what I've been talking to, they're like, man, I don't know about that. That style might be all wrong for him because David Morrell is young. And I think him and Benavidez the same age, but he's a little bit more athletic than Benavidez. He punches very hard. He has really good footwork, but he has punching power. So he has. I won't say he has better footwork than Caleb Plant, but he has punching power. Will he have enough power to break Canelo? I mean, not break Canelo, to break Benavidez down, to slow Benavidez down, because Benavidez is a one-dimensional fighter. He's just gonna come forward. He doesn't have really good footwork. He's a one-dimensional fighter. So I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one. You get what I'm saying? I don't know about that one, bro. You know what I mean? Like, boy, they making, you know what I mean? But it's time now. It's time for Benavidez to fight some competition so he don't fall Caleb Plant. It's time. And they're on the same side of the street. They're on the same side of the street. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And what to say, Rick? You say, Will, yep. You say a lot of people. I'm picking Morrell over everybody at 168. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that boy Morrell, boy, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I think from a stylistic matchup, yeah, the pros and cons of that because he has the footwork and he has the punching power. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And he has the punching power, so it is what it is. Shout out to Mr. D. He said if Canelo defeats Bivol at 168, the trilogy would be at 175. Canelo said that he wants to fight him at 175. He said that he don't want to fight Bivol at 168. He said because, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on, let me show it to you. Let me show it to you, fam. Let me show it to you right quick. I have it right here. I have it right here. Check this out. I have it right here. Check this out. Because I retweeted it. I retweet a lot of stuff that I want to cover. You know, me retweeting doesn't mean I'm endorsing something. I just retweet stuff that I want to recover. Shout out to Zab Judah, man. Shout out to Zab Judah. He's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. You get inducted into the Hall of Fame based on the fighters who you fought. When you fight killers and fight top names and stuff like that, and fight other guys who are Hall of Famers, that's how you get into the Hall of Fame. Who you fight matters. In today's time, there's a whole lot of these young guys, they ain't getting into the Hall of Fame because, you know, they ain't fighting nobody.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
They say they don't care nothing about legacy. It's money on the legacy. So, you know, when you get to the point where you want to have some legacy fights, that's how you get into the Hall of Fame. Just want to throw that out there. Anyways, let me blow this up, though. Let me blow this up. Let me show you this right quick, fam. So they asked Canelo. He said Canelo Alvarez was asked why he doesn't want to rematch Dimitri Bivol at super middleweight. This is what Canelo said. Everyone would start fucking talking. Everyone would start bitching, right? Everyone is going to effing start saying, oh, but he brought him down. He weight drained him, so to speak. That's why Bivol lost. But they didn't say anything when I went up to 175. So Canelo has a valid point right here. Canelo has a valid point right here. Even though Dimitri Bivol said that the only way he will fight Canelo, he will move down to 168 because he wanted a shot at beating Canelo and taking his belts for undisputed. Canelo said the reason why he won't do that because as soon as he do that, and guess what? Canelo's not lying because a lot of dudes started saying that. A lot of dudes were saying that about Canelo. Oh, man, he trying to weight drain the man. He trying to weight drain him. Yeah, see, he want to fight him at 168. You know, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to weight drain him. That's what they would have said. Canelo's right about that. He's spot on that. I totally agree with that.
True.
I agree with that. He's in the catch-22. You get what I'm saying at this point? He's in the catch-22. He has to fight him at 175. Literally. I would say them games, you say, I got to see if Morrell got defense. You know, I mean, I like his athleticism. You get what I'm saying? I do. I like his athleticism, to be honest with you. Shout out to Ultra Instinct. He say Floyd and Tank not fighting the best at their best, scared to lose their O. I mean, Floyd is a Hall of Famer. You know, he's 49-0. I don't count 50. You know what I mean? Shout out to Solo Dolo. He say facts. It's going to be more fighters remembered for tweets and memes than great fights. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Edgar says Morrell hasn't fought nobody. I think Plant puts on a boxing clinic versus Morrell. Well, you know, the crazy part, the good thing about it, Edgar, you're going to get an opportunity to see him fight David Benavidez. Since David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant, you're going to get an opportunity to see Morrell fight him. So I'm pretty sure you would look at Benavidez as somebody, you know what I mean, being that he beat somebody in Caleb Plant. So, yeah, so you're going to get an opportunity to see that, fam. We're going to get an opportunity to see that. You know what I mean? We're going to get an opportunity to see that. Absolutely. What it say? You say, Coach, you say Morrell is nice. Hey, little Green though. Here, look, we're gonna find out how green he is against David Benavidez.
True.
We're gonna find out how green Morrell is against David Benavidez. See, that's where I'm at with it. Where I'm at with it is, okay, you say this dude a killer, you say this dude kind of green. Okay, let's see how green he is. Put him in there with David Benavidez. Let's see how green he is. You know what I mean? Because you know we can make our predictions all day. But let's see. We'll see how green he is. Him and David Benavidez are in the process of they're gonna fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to D Block. What did he say, D Block? He said Morrell gonna beat the Ecuadorian monster. Oh, okay. All right, D Block. All right. He said that's a big step up. We gonna find out how big the step up is. And Morrell say he want that smoke. Morrell say he want the smoke, so it is what it is, man. And I like that myself. I like that. I like that.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
I don't believe in putting fighters in the witness protection program. They're on the same side of the street. There's no reason why that fight shouldn't happen. Let me see what y'all looking at. As a matter of fact, I see right here too. They got my dog. I see right here. They got my dog, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder don't went to jail. They say he don't got booked. I ain't tripping. I lived in LA. I live off of Arlington in 23rd. I lived in LA, so I get it. Deontay Wilder trains at the Brick House gym in LA. He trains at Brick House Boxing Gym. I have footage that I'm going to drop that I haven't dropped yet on that. He trains at the I had spoke with Malik Scott. They say right here the doggone Wilder. This what he said. He said Deontay Wilder appeared to address the arrest on Twitter, saying, "I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, I'd rather be judged by 12 than cared by 6." Is what we say. I'd rather be judged by 12 than cared by 6. He the celebrity. I heard he was driving a Bentley in LA. You better keep that fire on you. You better keep that fire on you. When you in LA, you don't leave home without it. I'm in Florida, and guess what? You don't leave home without it in Florida. And in Texas, everybody strapped in Texas pretty much like Florida. So it is what it is. Man. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all for that. He said Deontay Wilder spent part of his Tuesday morning locked behind bars, according to TMZ. TMZ Sports has learned that the star boxer was arrested in Los Angeles following a routine traffic stop. They said when they stopped him, they smelled some good green in there. He was driving around Hollywood about 1:15 a.m. See, this is where he messed up at. Let's stop right there. They say law enforcement sources tell us Wilder was pulled over in Hollywood at around 1:15 a.m. after LAPD officers claimed his Rolls Royce windows were illegally tinted and license plate was obstructed. Now I didn't know he went to jail at 1:15. I didn't know they pulled him around that time, right? See, this is the problem. Let me explain something to you guys. Anybody that's out at 1:15 in the morning driving around Hollywood, you looking for trouble. I'm not saying Wilder was looking for trouble, but I'm saying you're looking for trouble, meaning you are inviting trouble. You don't ride around in Hollywood, anywhere, in any city, 1:15 in the morning. In a Rolls Royce. In LA, they looking to rob people in Rolls Royces and shoot celebrities and take their stuff and all that stuff there. Like you're asking for it. You asking for a ride around in Hollywood at 1:15 in the morning? What they say, Food Revolution, you say he makes too much money to have to carry. Hire someone to do it for you. I won't say you can never make too much money to carry some fire. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying he wrong for carrying fire. If you want to keep a pistol on him, you know what I mean? Keep that fire on you. I ain't tripping on that. What I'm saying, sis, is this: 1:15 in the morning, ride around in Hollywood, bro. Like you can't ride around in New York 1:15 in the morning. Texas, anywhere, any major city. You get what I'm saying? That's how I was taught. I was in the Nation. When I was in the Nation, they trained. Look here, brother. Look here, brother. We don't go outside past 9 o'clock. Get everything you need to get past. Was it 9 o'clock? It was either 9 or 10 o'clock. Anything past 10 o'clock, brother, it's gonna have to wait till in the morning. Wait till when the sun rises, because that's when the demons are out. the demons are out at night. And the demons are looking, they are on demon time. And the demons are out looking for trouble. You get what I'm saying? That's in any city you go in. You can be in London. You can be in any major city on the planet. Or any major city on the planet, you're looking for trouble being out at 1:15 at night. I don't care if you're in Hong Kong. I don't care if you're in Tokyo. I don't care if you're in London. I don't care if you're in LA, Miami, New York, any Chicago, any city around the world. You out at 1 o'clock in the morning, you looking for trouble. True. Any city. I don't care what that is. But I ain't mad at them for having that fire on them. You're gonna be out that time. You better keep that pistol on your LA boy. Cause boy, it can go down. It can go down at any time. Anytime. He said he ain't lying. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, you already know. Yep. He said you're not getting shot in London. I don't know, man. I don't know. But still, violence can pop up. You might get stabbed in London. You might get stabbed. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the police got pistols. I'm pretty sure the police got pistols in London. I'm pretty sure they do. Hey man, let me drop the phone line, man. 530-494-9636. It is what it is. We're gonna do a quick station identification break. A quick station identification break, man. It is what it is, man. And we're gonna get right back into the show.
I know how to get this money.
Talking water. My bracelet costs about 40 and my necklace costs a quarter. Talking water. I go stupid like on Boosie. All this jury got me foolish. All this water. All of these diamonds, they bright, so you gon' see me at night. All of this water. Now I be drip. Water. When your daughter see this water, she gon' let Boosie record. Them little niggas in the A, they making deals off the wall.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. So, man, phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Also, I want to share something with you guys. I was watching because we know Jamal the Hitman Charlo.
I'm sorry.
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Mister, I want to unify. You know what I mean? We gonna talk about I want to unify too, man. He seemed like he going through a whole lot mentally, bro. I don't know what the hell going on. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach, talk to me.
Wilder might get that dismissed.
Man, I can't hear nothing you saying, man. It's very difficult. You sound muffled.
Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you a whole lot better, 1,000 times better.
Yeah, I said Wilder might get that dismissed, man. They changed a lot of the laws out here, and that was a pretextual stop. Mm-hmm. So they always use the like minor stuff, like the tinted windows or the license plate missing or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then they pull you over, and then they say the car smells like weed. Notice they didn't say they found any weed; they found a gun.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was a pretextual stop, and they used the smell of narcotics or whatever to search the vehicle because they already knew he wasn't going to give them consent. So they said they smelled marijuana, and that automatically gave them the consent to search the vehicle.
Oh, so he might get it thrown out.
He might get that thrown out. That's a civil rights violation. They do that all the time. According to the report, I don't know how true this is. It said, but during the stop, cops say they smelled weed, the odor of marijuana coming from his ride. So when they searched the vehicle, it said they found weed and a 9mm in the vehicle. So they did say that they found the weed in the vehicle. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. But still.
But that ain't got nothing to do. Like in California, everybody smoking weed. I went to the dispensary and bought some when I was there. So like, we smell weed? That ain't no probable cause to want to search the man car because they smell weed. Everybody and their mama smoking weed in California. That's crazy.
It is.
How you know the weed that you smell wasn't for medical purposes?
Yeah, but still, it's legal on the state level, but not the fed level. So, you know, because it's a revenue system, what they do is the police will confiscate it and they'll turn it over to the feds. You know, whatever money that they get, that's why
they'll turn what over to the feds.
If they find any weed, like they don't arrest you for it, like they'll ticket you for it or whatever, but they'll turn it over to the feds or whatever, or they'll throw it out. Like, you know, Wilder's not gonna get no ticket or nothing for that weed, but they can use it to search the vehicle.
Oh, okay. Food Revolution, you make a valid point. She said that weed is legal here, but you can't use it. You can't drive, be under the influence. Okay. Marijuana is legal though, but you still can't drive under the influence. Okay, I got you. Hey, you know what? You make a valid point. Sis. You make a valid point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he's gonna get it dismissed, but you know the odor of marijuana was just the reason to search the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Because tinted windows and all that, they don't need, you know, you don't need to get the vehicle searched for some tinted windows. Just give them a ticket and let them go. But they use that to search the vehicle.
Shit, All right. It is what it is. Yeah, free Deontay Wilder. Man. I don't like that's some flim. I don't like that, man. The system is trying to take down. See, the other man is trying to take down the brother man. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Salute. LBC, stand up. Yeah. I ain't with all that there. That's the only trick in the book. I smelled marijuana. You come to find out they had something in there. You know what I mean? But who knows? They could have planted it. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Fred from Florida.
Sir from Florida, talk to me.
Hey, this unrelated, but like it's a couple episodes back. You was joking around and you was like, Al, please don't doubt my page. Al, please don't doubt. I died laughing at work. Everybody was looking at me crazy, like, why are you laughing so hard?
Yeah. It's about Al, yeah, man.
Yeah, you was like, Al, please don't doubt my page. You playing around like the way you did it, I had me dying laughing.
Yeah, man.
That's all I wanted to say.
All right, man. Shout out to Sir from Florida. Salute, fam. Hey. Yeah, man. Yeah, free my dog, man. I don't like that there, man. I have my issues with some of the Wilder fans, but you know, I free Wilder. But the man was out 1:15 in the morning. Bro, you can't be out there like that, dog. Bro, you can't be out there like that in LA 1:15 in the morning, boy, in a Rolls Royce. But them dudes thirsty out there, boy. Them dudes thirsty out there, for real, though. You can't be out there like that. But so he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong for having that fire on him, though. He wasn't wrong for having that fire on him. He's supposed to have that fire on him now. Especially you're going to be out like that, but still. What it say, sis? You say cops have never tripped off of smelling marijuana out here. He said even the neighbors call. Trust me. I know from experience back in the day. Hey, you know what, though? You're right about that. When I was living in LA, they didn't trip like that. Shit, they wasn't tripping like that in Florida, in Tampa, where I'm from. Hey, listen, check it out, though. Check it out. Wilder trained at Brick House Gym. Him and Malik Scott, Gerald Washington is there as well. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. Shit, be honest with you. Shit. Bro, listen. If you know he out that, but you know what? He should have had it registered though. He should have had it registered. He should have had it registered. I don't know what the gun law is like in California though, but apparently it ain't working because all the criminals got guns. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what's up, Coach? This is J-Rock from DC.
J-Rock, what's going on, baby? What's happening, man?
What's up, Coach? Hey, man, man, what the fuck? I just got on the show. Deontay Wilder got locked up.
Man, they don't lock the dog up, man. They don't lock the dog. They don't lock the dog. They don't lock the bronze ball up.
Damn, no, not my man Deontay.
He out though. He got caught.
I was about to say they can't keep a brother.
He got caught for some weed in the fire.
Down.
No, they can't keep him down.
Man, shit, I'm smoking right now. Shit, my man rolling up right now. Shit, Coach, he got in trouble with smoking weed. God damn, man. God damn, I'm smoking right now too. I just put the J out. God damn. Hey, man, Coach, I wasn't with jail on no man, though, man. I ain't playing. Hey, look, I just got locked up not too long ago.
Oh, man, I don't know, man. It depends, man. It depends. Some motherfuckers, man, they be out there crazy terrorizing the community, man. You know, shit. Some of them motherfuckers.
Hey, nah, hey, look. Hey, you know I'm from DC. They going crazy.
Yeah,
they all going crazy out there.
Well, DC been wild for a minute, bro. I remember, boy, I was coming through DC and like when I was 94 on the Stop the Killing tour, and then the Million Man March, and right after that, DC had a high. That one, I think, Marion Barron was the mayor at that time. DC had a high crime rate. I think he could have been mayor at that time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he was mayor at that time, but I know he got elected twice.
Hey, Marion,
yeah.
Hey, he's a DC legend. The only man you know that smoked crack and got caught doing it, boy.
hey, shout out to J Rock. DC, stand up, salute, fam.
Hey, man. Hey, Coach, man. Holla at you, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. Hey, I'm just saying, though, man. We got to get my brother. Shout out to Quentin. Hey, okay. I'm dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what you say? You say, don't make me call Dr. Umar, free the bronze bomber. Yeah, he out. Yeah, the bronze bomber, he out, man. He out. Yeah, he'll be good. You know what I mean? He'll be good. You know, he out. Shout out to Quentin, man. Salute, fam. It is what it is, man. You ought to know what time it TI is, man. We're going to make it do what it do over here, man. Phone lines open 530-494-9636.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man. What did he say? The boss scientist, he said, I bet you Wilder cried in that Cali jail cell. No, I doubt that. Hell, I doubt that. No, I doubt that. Shit, that nigga 6'7", man. He ain't got nothing to worry about. That nigga 6'7". Hey, when you that big, trust me, you ain't worried about none of that. You ain't worried about none of that. You know what I mean? But you know what though? I don't know, man. The super middleweight division is interesting to me because Jamal Charlo, as a matter of fact, it's a Canelo fighting John Ryder. I ain't really heard a whole lot about it myself. So, I'm being honest, I ain't really heard a whole lot about it myself. So, but I haven't watched the zone about 2 weeks. I know the people excited. I'm anxious to see what you guys think. What you guys think that the pay-per-view is going to do? You think Canelo and them are going to break a record? Shit, okay. All right. So far, we got 247 people voted. 34% say that the Canelo Ryder pay-per-view will do 400K or less. 38% say that it'll do between 450 and 600K, which is less than Tank and Ryan. 18% say that it'll do between 600K, 601K to 750K, and 10% say it'll do 751 or higher. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We'll see. The zone will release the numbers. They're not like Showtime. Showtime still haven't released the Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia numbers. I don't know if you guys noticed that. They haven't released those numbers. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Al from Sacktown.
Al from Sacktown. Talk to me.
Man, I'm gonna digress a little bit. So I missed your show yesterday, and I went back and watched the replay. Man, when you got talking about them guys in your crib and that Chihuahua, man, I was on the floor. Dude, that killed me. I'm like, man, Coach needs to get his own show. Just like, you know how like Bill Cosby, Dave Chappelle, they have their comedy and storytelling.
Yeah.
Dude, I think you can make it, bro. I think you can make it, man, because their stories, man. I mean, that was hilarious. I was trying to work out, coughing, almost throwing up, laughing at your
Man, hey, man, for real, bro. Hey, man, I'm dead serious. Yeah, I'm dead. I had some gangster rappers from Liberty City in there. It was like 4 of them, man. And you know, they had me kind of, you know what I mean? The crazy part about it, I was working at Circle House Studios at the time. I was an engineer, and I was working at the Hit Factory. You know what I mean? On the second floor in Studio B, and I was working at another studio in Miami called right off Miami Gardens called Starboard Studios, which is right across the street from Tootsie's nightclub, strip club. Yeah, man. So they had me kind of nervous a little bit. I'm like, these niggas talking real. He talking real killer, gangster. They were talking about doing home invasions and how they slap with the pistol and stuff. I said, let me go ahead and get my gun, get my fire, man. See what's on. Just in case these boys try some shit, man. I'm gonna send their ass to the upper room in this bitch. But everything was cool though. It was cool.
All right, boss. I appreciate you, boss.
Shout out to Al from Sacktown. Yeah. Shout out to the boxing scientist. He said Rick Glazer said Tank versus Ryan did 960K. Yeah, he did say that. As a matter of fact, Rick Glazer called me this morning and told me that. He said, yeah, did you see my tweet? I said, yeah, I saw it. He said it did 960K. Again, Showtime haven't released the number, so we're hearing a lot of floated numbers. No one is really, if you ask Ellie Setback, he'll say he did 2 million. If you ask you know what I mean? But Leonard Ellerbe won't say. They'll just, if it's a number, see, this is how they do it, right? If it's a number that they're happy with, that makes them look good, they may say something to this guy, say something to that guy, then the Ellies and whatever put that out there, and then they'll you know what I mean? And that's what people are taking run with, and I do get it. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and you know, it is what it is. The mystique, it's the mystique of everything, you know, the mystique, you know, but it did well. They did really good, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy. You know what I mean? I'm really happy. You know what I mean? He said, they say that was 1.2 million domestic. Who is they? When you say they say, who is the they? Who is they? You know what I mean? This guy right here, he said, don't sleep on Ryder. Man, I'm in a coma. I am in a coma. You say, don't sleep on Ryder. I'm in a coma.
True.
Man, John Ryder don't stand a snowball chance in hell. Don't sleep on Ryder. Man, I'm in a coma. I'm hibernating. Bro, I'm like, I'm over here right now snoring, you know. Nello, yeah. What's up, Puto? Yeah, man, John Ryder, he you know, he fighting you tomorrow. You know, what round you want me to bet on? You know, I'll probably get him out of there about 8 rounds. I get him out of there. You know what I mean? I don't know now. Halim say John Ryder a killer now. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, man, listen, we playing golf later on today. I got a Corona commercial I'm finna get ready to shoot. I mean, come on, man. I'm in a coma. Don't sleep on John Ryder. Hey, shout out to Mark Nash. He say facts. I always say that too. Who is they? Yeah, who is they? Yeah, who is they? Who is they? You know what I mean? Shit, I'm in a coma at John Ryder. Shit, I ain't, man. Shit. Hey, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'll be shocked if John Ryder don't get knocked out around the 8th or 9th round. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. I don't see that fight, the Canelo fight, doing more than 400, maybe 450. Because, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Before you said it, I didn't even know that shit was going to be on pay-per-view. I thought it was just going to be one of them old school zone type deals. You know what I mean? Included with your subscription. So I'm like, damn, I mean, I'll still just get it for the fuck of it because I'm a boxing fan. But, I mean, if you think about it, Ryder got 5 losses. Yildirim got 2 losses when he fought Canelo, and everybody was like, you know, that fight's some bullshit. So I don't see how this fight's going to do much better. Damn sure ain't going to do more than what the Triple G trilogy did. What
did Triple G trilogy did? I don't remember.
I could have sworn they were saying 500K domestically, and then like roughly $1 million worldwide.
Yeah, $1 million.
But if I'm not mistaken,
$1 million worldwide. Yeah, I think it was.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what Rick Glazer had said, 500K a year. So I don't see how the hell that's gonna happen with no John Ryder, because at least Triple G, we all know Canelo lost the first one. Fact. Canelo won the second one, so there was still a little bit of interest there, but not, oh my God, it gotta happen, you know, must see TV. So if that don't, you know, do over 500K, I see this coming even close, and if it does, I'm gonna be shocked.
Well, you know what? It potentially can do a good pay-per-view because they're selling the fight for $55. So the price point. My question is, and I said this for Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. I said because they went up in price, $85. Will that price point? Yeah. And I bought that pay-per-view on Showtime, and I bought it on DAZN. So I supported that fight twice. I paid for DAZN $60 pay-per-view for Ryan and Tank. And I paid $95 because that's what it was with tax. 85 plus $10. And with tax, it was $95. So I supported that fight. But the thing is I thought that the price point would deter people. The price point did not deter people. So So my thing is, by the Canelo John Ryder fight being $55, maybe that will encourage people to buy it more. You know what I mean? So maybe that might be it.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Mexican fans doing the whole Cinco de Mayo thing, I think it probably will. So it'll be close. But damn, Ryan Garcia better never say an unkind word about you, coach. You pay for that damn fight twice.
Yeah. You know, I support. You know what I mean? Because I had a fight party, and with the zone, you can only show it on one device at a time. So the fight party was watching the zone, and then I ended up watching it on Showtime. That's what happened. But Mark from Oakland, salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show. Salute. Yeah. I want to say, he said, my uncle streamed it and I still bought it just to support the fight. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm thinking that price point might encourage people to help this pay-per-view do the numbers. You know what I mean? Help them do the numbers. Shout out to Knockdown 305. What did he say, fam? He said, damn, Cole supported the fight. Yeah, I did. I supported the fight for real. I'm dead ass serious. Remember, you do Knockdown 305. Do you remember when everybody came over here for me to call the fight? Do you remember that? And I couldn't get the fight. The zone was saying that it would only show it on one device at a time in your house. So what I ended up doing, I ended up buying that fight again on Showtime. So the fight party, people was watching Showtime, and no, they was watching the zone. I had them out there watching the zone, and we was watching Showtime. That's what I did. We was watching Showtime. Yep. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I supported it. You know what I mean? But there was so much, people was talking about it so much online, but hell, we spoke about it a lot. People was talking about it, so people were so excited. The twistity. I ain't feel no twisted for this. Shout out to Fotex, man, for paying for somebody's membership. I appreciate that, fam. Let's give them a Fotex round of applause. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach Hannah, Casino Life Prayer from Atlanta.
Casino Life from ATL. Talk to me.
Man, I ain't even know that this fight was a pay-per-view. Did they just change it to a pay-per-view or something?
Hey, that's a good question, man. I haven't really been keeping up with it, to be honest with you. So I don't know when the fight was announced. Was it already a pay-per-view, or not?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
It wasn't supposed to be on pay-per-view. It was supposed to be for Canelo giving back to the people and shit. Like, he was supposed to be fighting in his hometown, and the shit was supposed to be free. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought this shit was free. So if it's pay-per-view now, man, they fucking up because this shit was supposed to be free. I remember everybody was talking like Canelo giving back. Like, that was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Canelo giving back. That shit was supposed to be free.
But you gotta understand though, they're letting the pay-per-view go for the low. You can get it for $55. So is
it free if you got the zone?
No. If you got the zone, I have the zone. I gotta pay $55 pay-per-view. It's a pay-per-view fight.
Man, they switched it up. This shit was supposed to be free, bro. But I just started listening. I'm like, hold up, wait. We talking about this fight is a pay-per-view? That confused me because I thought this shit wasn't no pay-per-view. Like, when they originally said Canelo was fighting John Ryder, that shit was supposed to be free. So now that they charging for that shit, but that shit just threw me all the way off because I never even thought I was gonna have to pay for this shit. I thought this shit was gonna be free. So I don't even know if I'm gonna see this shit no more.
Let me, Casino. I know Canelo, one of your favorite fighters. Let me ask you this: is the twistity in the air? Meaning the electricity? Is the twistity in the air in Atlanta for this fight?
Hell no! I already told y'all, and Canelo one of my favorite fighters. But if Canelo come to where I'm from, bro, nobody gonna know who the fuck that is. Bro. Like, real talk. But he one of my favorite fighters because I really like boxing, but niggas don't watch boxing like that. To be honest, like, the only fight that had it like that was Tank and Ryan. Other than that, bro, on a normal day, people don't really even care about boxing like that, bro. Like, nobody knows it's a fight on Saturday. Nobody like that I know.
Yeah.
So I mean, shit. Unless they at the boxing gym, I go to the boxing gym. Yeah, niggas know about fights and shit. But
yeah,
I ain't know.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
It ain't no excitement.
No excitement. So is it not like well, you know what, Tank and Ryan was different though. That was different. That was different. They had a different audience, fan base, stuff like that. I mean, that's probably a lot of excitement about it. I don't know, like probably. Well, I know in Mexico they probably very, very excited about it. The prodigal son Canelo has come, but pay-per-view $55. I mean, $55 ain't bad though. It ain't bad. That ain't really
It ain't bad, but one thing about it though, you see the problem with the $55. Let me tell you what the problem with the $55 is. And like, all right, so like, you know, remember we were talking about the $85. A lot of people thought that was gonna affect the pay-per-view. But one thing about it, bro, when you're gonna box a shit, you're gonna box a shit, and when the shit is worth it to you, you're gonna pay what it's supposed to. You're gonna pay what it is. So $55 is a lot to me. That's a lot for that kid. Like, to be fighting John Ryder, that's a lot of money.
Have you heard of John Ryder?
Hell no, I ain't never heard of John Ryder. That's what I'm saying. Like, $55 is a lot of money to be fighting that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be fighting him, that's a lot. I'd rather pay $85. I'd rather pay $85 to watch Canelo fight somebody I know than to be paying $55. Like, I'm not the type of person who, some people don't like cheap shit. Like, if you put like, all right, put it like this. If we talking about weed, right? And this nigga got the 200, if you really smoke weed and this nigga got the $200 ounces, but the nigga down the street got the $100 ounces, if you really smoke weed, you might want to see that $200 ounce before you see the $100 ounce, because nigga, you trying to get high.
Quality, it's quality over quantity. Yeah, it's quality. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quality. So
I pay for quality. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
But I'd rather pay $85 for a good fight than to pay $55 for some shit that we don't know who John Ryder is. But I thought this shit was free. Now that it's not free, I don't even know if I'm gonna see the fight. And I fuck with Canelo, but I'm not paying $55 to watch that shit.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It has to be a fight that has you motivated to wanna fight and to want to see it, and you're not really motivated because you don't know who John Ryder is.
Yeah, like if you're gonna spend your money, you want to spend it on something that you feel like you're getting your money's worth. You know, no matter how much it is. Like it could have been $85 if you was fighting Charlo. It could have been $85 if you was fighting David Benavidez. It could have been $100. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Niggas just want to see good boxing, and if it, I mean, it's probably gonna be a good fight, but niggas not trying to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
okay.
Shout
out to Casino. All salute, right. Fam. Oh, shout out to Fotex for dropping that $2 super chat. He say, Coach, does Ryder become the face of boxing if he wins by KO? Nah, hell no. Nah. I mean, he'll be a star in the UK, but nah, hell no. He ain't gonna be no face of no damn boxing shit. Nah, hell no. John Ryder. I was talking to my John Ryder. His name remind me of a damn what is it? The John Ryder lawnmower. I think in America we got John Ryder lawnmowers or the John Deere lawnmowers or something like that. You know, it is what it is. But that's his mandatory. That's Canelo mandatory, so it is what it is. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville, Baltimore. Ah!
D Block, talk to me.
What's up, Coach? You ready?
Ready for
Are
what?
you ready? We ready for this fight, baby. Woo! We crunk up in here, man. You already know. We from south side to realest, west side to endless. I don't know about ATL, baby, but last time I heard, ATL ain't got shit no more, man. Not like they used to, man. They don't make them same shit no more like they used to, man. You got them new groupies and shit. They dressing up like women, dressing up with purses, putting on some long ass nails and shit. Like, little homie, who you trying to be? I mean, I know we got the movement for men trying to be women, but goddamn, homie, new ATL ain't the old ATL. What happened to T.I.? He don't look like T.I. no more, I'll tell you that. And Rubber Band Man don't matter. No, he don't come out with that no more, man. It's all good, though. But ATL, well, what we talking about, man? You don't know nothing about Canelo. You don't know nothing about my people, man. Well, what we talking about? This is a great weekend. Great for boxing. We got the king of the ring, baby. He's back. He's about to show the whole world why he is the pay-per-view king. Now, is it going to do more than Ryan and Tank? Maybe not. But that's at what was that? What we call that, a super fight? That was a super fight. Mm-hmm. That's what everybody kept on calling it. Yeah. To save boxing. But we know who the real king is, Coach. Who's the real deal? That's Canelo. Mm-hmm. That's what he is, the man, Coach. We got nothing but haters. You know this. Fact. Yes or no, coach? Is it fact?
I mean, you know, you got from what I'm seeing in boxing, everybody pretty much hating on everybody. I mean, Canelo has his haters.
Damn right.
Tank Davis have his haters. Lomachenko have his haters. Devin Haney have his haters. Terrence Crawford have his haters. I mean, the hate goes across the board. It just depends on which group you're talking to. Demetrius Andrade have his haters. Depending on who the group is, you know, that's who the hater. That's who the hater is that day. So I mean, that's how I see it. Everybody hate.
Now we both know, coach. We both know that it's Canelo weekend. It's Cinco de Mayo. What does that mean? That means my people can come out, drink their Coronas, chill with their Modelos. Man, we're gonna make fajitas. We're gonna make it happen, coach. So if you smell some fajita down there, I don't know about Tampa Bay, how many Mexican people are down there. Probably not a lot.
Oh yeah, we got. Hey, what you mean? You talking about my city full of Mexicans? Man, you crazy, bro?
Oh shit,
bro,
okay.
Man, shit, the Mexicans they don't took over my whole neighborhood. You know how Mexicans is now. When the Mexicans move in the community, y'all take over.
It's time to party. You got everybody's grass cut clean. Man, you got everybody's house look nice outside.
Bro, they don't bought up all
man, we making that with.
They bought all the property.
Damn right.
Like they did everything. They did everything we supposed to do when we was out there in the game.
Rebuild the houses. Shit. But what I'm saying, coach, at the end of the day, yes, this is. I know we're not getting as much as a Ryder, but come on, coach, he's mandatory, man. Sure, what you want?
Yeah,
he's a mando.
Yeah, I gotta let you go, but he the mando, and the price point is the price point is $55. So I'm thinking, $55 price point. I think that's a pretty good price. I think that's a decent price.
I'm buying it, coach.
Yeah.
D-Block, D-Count, D-C, stand up.
Yeah, I think that's a good price. $55. I think that's a good price. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Fotex. He say don't forget the tattoo. Shout out to Fotex dropping that $2 cash app. Salute, fam. Jamie Vasquez, what to say, fam? You say fight been announced as pay-per-view weeks ago. It's free for people in Mexico. Okay, in Mexico it's free. If y'all pay $90 for Tank Ryan, and we knew what the outcome was going to be, $50 for this fight is not bad at all. I mean, yeah, $55 ain't bad. I mean, I agree with that. Shout out to Derek Choice. I'm for dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I want to say, he said, Coach, ask Floyd if his next exhibition is going to be free. No Canelo fight is free. Okay.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Bias Fan, New Haven, Connecticut. Good afternoon, Coach.
I'm Bias Fan of Connecticut. Talk to me.
I ain't gonna say I'm surprised by the price point about this Canelo Ryder fight. I don't like the fact that people call Ryder a tomato can. Ryder earned this fight. He did what Boo Boo didn't do. This could be Boo Boo, but Boo Boo didn't fight who he needed to fight to get this position. But what I'm surprised about, when they first announced this fight, they were talking like it would be free with the zone app. I could be wrong, but I swore that when they first announced this fight, that they wasn't gonna make it pay-per-view initially. I could be wrong, but I thought it wasn't gonna be pay-per-view. And they say I'm just now finding out it's $55, right? Now I have a DAZN subscription, but if you don't have a DAZN subscription, it's basically $74.99 for the fight.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth that much. To be honest with you,
Right.
I don't think it's worth that much. I mean, do you disagree with me?
I don't think this is a pay-per-view fight, but hell, I didn't think Tank versus Hector Garcia was a pay-per-view fight neither. You know what I mean? So it just certain fights, it is what it is. But I do get it. They gotta pay Canelo a boatload of money. So they gotta be able to offset the costs in order to pay the fighters. So this pay-per-view is really more so. It's really more so for the fighters because to put on a Canelo fight don't come cheap. And so they gotta try to pay him some way. So they have to put it on pay-per-view. I get it. I do get it.
And then I think them having to fight in Mexico. I mean, they're not making the same amount of money if they had it in Vegas or something. I mean, they sold out 60,000 seats, but the price point is probably a lot cheaper than it would be for a ticket in Vegas. You know, so I guess I understand the business aspect, but I just think as a fight fan, I'm probably not gonna buy the fight. Probably not. I mean, even though I have this on subscription, I'm probably not gonna pay $55 because when I watch these fights, I be at work. I work nighttime, so I just don't. I mean, Canelo gonna do his numbers regardless, and I don't think Canelo has any pressure on him to do any big numbers for this fight because this is more like a tune-up fight, a mandatory fight, just to get his feet back wet after his surgery before he goes to his next big fight.
Yeah, this is Mando.
And Canelo,
he fighting Mando.
Yeah, Canelo, he's still the face of boxing, regardless of what people think, because he's fighting Ryder. Right, a lot of people don't know Ryder. You got people saying they Canelo fans don't even know Ryder, and Ryder been putting in work. You know, I've been knowing about Ryder for years, but I just don't think it's pay-per-view worthy. But I think it's just the climate of boxing in regards to the fights being put on pay-per-view. Just to make the money they need to make. But I mean, he's gonna do 500,000. He's gonna do his 500,000. And, and people going to be like, oh, look, Tank did more numbers. I mean, but that was a perfect storm. Tank can go have that perfect storm again with an Instagram guy.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. Oscar De La Hoya even said on Twitter that the fact that he said Tank Davis never did more than 250,000 pay-per-view buys, though, before he fought Ryan Garcia. Now that he's fought Ryan Garcia, they did an extra million fighting Ryan Garcia. So the De La Hoya argument is Ryan is the one that brought that other million, because prior to Tank fighting Ryan Garcia, he was struggling at the box office when it came to pay-per-view. So that's what Oscar De La Hoya is saying right now on Twitter.
But he's partially wrong about that, because I guarantee you if Ryan Garcia fights anybody else that's not of note, he's not going to do those same numbers though. Like if they had made if they made Ryan Garcia versus to go a pay-per-view, it probably put no more than 200,000. You know what I mean? So,
and they put Ryan Garcia versus to go on pay-per-view. Boy, hush, man. Boy, hush. Hey, all right, hey, unbiased fan, salute to you, fan. I gotta open up the phone line. Salute. Yes, sir.
No doubt, my brother's blessings.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Boy, listen. Fact of the matter is, and I said it. I said Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, they both made this fight what it was. They did a hell of a job promoting it amongst the Tweeny Boppers. I like to call them Tweeny Boppers. They did a really good job amongst the Tweeny Boppers. It is what it is. So, it is what it. That was lightning in a bottle. Ryan Garcia, and then you see when I had Rick Glazer on, what Rick Glazer said. I said, okay, Rick, since you saying that Ryan was the main reason why this fight was such a success, okay, well, so where does Ryan go from here? Will his next fight be on pay-per-view? He said no. I said, why not no? You get what I'm saying? Well, because they got to build him back up again. But no, he's a pay-per-view star, according to what you're saying. He was the reason why the fight did what he did. Tank Davis didn't really do much. Okay, cool. If I was to run with that, okay, so his next fight, now he'll start. He should be on pay-per-view. Oh no, I ain't saying all that now. He was the nigga explaining. No, I ain't saying all that now. I ain't. What I'm saying is we got to build him back up now. We got to build him. We got to go back to the lab and build him back up. But wait a minute, you hold on. I'm just saying, like, I need to. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So. It is what it is, man. I'm like, no, man. So, no, I ain't saying all that now. What I'm saying is, and that's what he said when he was on the show. I'm like, man, shit, doggone. Yeah, Ryan gonna go back to Instagram. What say, L. Harvey? You say Ryan pay-per-view days are over? Yeah, pretty much for now. Pretty much it's over with. Shout out to Diaz. Hey, you remember Rick was on him and he said that? Hey, you remember when Rick was on here and he said that? I just was fighting him. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So, all right. So, I say that fight was the perfect storm. Ryan and Garcia together made that fight a success. That's what I say. You get what I'm saying? That's what I said. It wasn't Ryan. It wasn't Tank. It was both of them together. You know, the twistity was in the air. The twistity. You get what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Yo, what up, Coach? It's the boxing scientist from SoCal.
A boxing scientist from Cali. Talk to me.
Yeah, yo, I can't believe this shit, Coach. You got these bums complaining about $55 to see the face of boxing, man.
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll throw money to see Tank fight an up and comer, a dehydrated up and comer. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. This is why boxing is so messed up. They're praising cherry picks. You know, you got Canelo defending his undisputed status against his mandatory, and they're trying to shit on that. Like, oh, it's not worth $55. Man, fuck out of here. You're not a real boxing fan if that's what you think. You know, and Casino ain't even a real Canelo fan, man. He ain't fooling me. Asking, oh, Canelo's supposed to give back. He's supposed to give back. Man, Canelo ain't got to do shit. Why don't you ask Tank to give back? You know? Keep that same energy. But yeah, anyways, talking about giving back, were you able to get a refund from the Zone, Coach?
No, I didn't have any issues. I saw the fight on the fight was shown good on the Zone. I didn't have any issues with it.
Oh shit, yeah, I had technical difficulties. I wasn't able to stream it, and fuck, it's like pulling teeth trying to get the refund. I'm still going at it with the Zone. Shit, after this Canelo fight, I might just cancel my subscription if they don't give me my refund. But yeah, man, we ended up having to pay for it twice. My homie bought it on Showtime because we weren't able to watch it through my DAZN subscription. And so, because I Googled it, and I guess a lot of people were having issues with the Zone. And so a lot of people, I think, bought it twice, and that therefore the pay-per-view numbers don't really reflect the actual viewership. But yeah, thanks for having me, Coach. That's all I got.
All right, shout out to the boxing scientist. Salute, fam. Cali, stand up. We get a super chat song. Shout out to Shad. I'm dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what to say, Shad? You say, Coach, I actually believe that the excuses they threw out might actually have people thinking Tank couldn't beat him straight up. So they may actually do well in the next pay-per-view, and just in my opinion. Listen, that's exactly what they're going to say. They're going to say that that's exactly what they're going to say. Fact of the matter is, Tank did not have to put a rehydration clause or any of that in the contract, because from a stylistic standpoint and a skill set standpoint, Ryan Garcia is nowhere near on Tank Davis's level. But that gives, if I'm Ryan Garcia, that's my back door into a rematch. Now, he did say he wanted a rematch, but not now, later on down the line. I say, look, rematch me at 140. You weight drained me. You know what I mean? You weight drained me. I beat you the first round. You caught me slipping. I was winning the second round until you caught me slipping. That had nothing to do with Ryan Garcia being overly aggressive, standing over Tank, trying to swing wide punches, and that's how he got countered with the straight left and knocked down. See, that had nothing to do with his entire game plan. Nothing. He still haven't fixed his defense. He was getting out jabbed in that fight. So you get what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Chulo Vista Vibes. I'm dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. But Tank ain't need to put none of that in there. He didn't need to put none of that in there at all. But if I'm Ryan Garcia, that's my argument. He gave you a way out to get the rematch. He said, hey, Coach, he said, this is a casual fight for Mexicans who are the biggest consumer, in my opinion. Okay, salute, fam.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, if I'm Ryan, that's what I do. Carla, what's your name when you calling from? Hold on, Carla, hold on. Hold on, Carla. Doggone, I got two calls calling in at the same time. I gotta wait till this call fall off, then I'll put you on. I'll put you on on the show. Hold on. All right. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? This Casino right here, man. One more time, Coach.
Casino, talk to me, fam.
This just addressing the last caller, bro. Talking about he can't be a real Canelo fan, bro. Anytime But you must not. Whoever the fuck said that, you must not be a Canelo fan because I've been paying attention to this fight since the beginning. Just like the other caller who realized they didn't flip the script. That don't got nothing to do with being a Canelo fan. I support Canelo, but that don't mean I gotta ride that man's dick, bro. You ride his dick. If a nigga tell you some shit gonna be free, then when it's like it's fight week now, this shit $55. That's a problem. That's a problem, bro. Just like how they tried to make it a problem that Tank went up on his price.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas went way farther than going up on the price, coach. They made a price. It was supposed to be free. So if I'm sitting here thinking I'm gonna watch Canelo for free because he said it. I didn't say Canelo had to give back. Canelo said I'm gonna give back. That's what when they announced this fight, that was the whole shit. The shit was free and it's supposed to be in his hometown.
I think it's free over there. I think the fight is free over there in Mexico. So I think that's what he meant by that.
Well, they had us all thinking this shit was free. Like nobody, if just like the other dude who had called after me, he thought it was free too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people thought this shit was free. So it's not that I don't want to support Canelo. If Canelo had been charging from the beginning, if we already knew it was gonna be a pay-per-view, then I already knew I gotta pay for this shit. But he said the shit was free. So since I thought it was free, now all of a sudden this shit costs. I don't want to pay for that shit, bro. That don't got nothing to do with like I'm not about to ride a nigga dick, bro. I could support a nigga. I could like how he fighting shit, but if a nigga told me some shit free and it ain't free and I don't feel like it's worth money anyway, that's why they don't even think it's worth money. That's why they said it was free in the first place. They just realized that they got to charge. They must have went through the finances and was like, oh shit, we're gonna have to charge. But originally the shit was free, bro. That's not my motherfucking fault. You know what I'm saying? I could be a Canelo fan and not want to pay for some shit that was supposed to be free. Like if they never said it was free, my mindset wouldn't be like that. But if I'm thinking the shit's gonna be free, why the hell would I want to pay for this shit? You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think John Ryder versus Canelo is a fight worth paying for, even though you're a Canelo fan?
I don't think it's a fight worth paying for, but if it was a price on it already, like if they was already charging, if in my brain I already knew I had to pay for this shit, I wouldn't have no problem paying for this shit. But since they said it was free, nigga, I'm expecting this shit to be free, so I'm not gonna pay for this shit. That's all. So I mean, some people never saw when they said it was free. So I guess they changed the price. They put a price on it for the people who weren't paying attention. But if you was paying attention, the shit was free. That's all I'm saying.
All right, shout out to Casino Live Prayers 2 times. Salute, ATL. You know, again, everybody have a right to feel the way they want to feel. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping either way. Everybody have a right the way they want to feel. You're going to pay for what you feel is. I think you're going to pay for what you feel is worth paying for. $55. You know, for me, I'm like, okay, $55 ain't bad. I'm glad they lowered the price. Shout out to John. Shout out to JBN. He say from debegging, we knew it was pay-per-view. Stupid. Okay. Say from debegging. He say from the begging, we knew it was pay-per-view. Stupid. Okay, I got you. I got what you're trying to say. Shout out to Don Juan for dropping that $2 super chat. He said this dude needs to manage his money better. Okay. Shout out to Don Juan. Got another call calling in. Phone lines are heating up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Quentin Q. Gillian.
Quentin from Be More. Talk to me.
Hey, look, there was a caller maybe about a half an hour or so ago, and he said, "Oh, it's $55 to see the face of boxing." I ain't getting into the debate about who the face of boxing or whatever. You know, he's in Mexico, was regional, that's over there. But anyway, there's no, like you said, no twistity to this fight. Like, even if somebody want to say Ryan is an up and comer, there was twistity. That's also an entertainment factor. That's why the fight did so good. Canelo, he has the option to fight whoever he wants. You know, he can fight whoever he wants, and people will watch it. He could fight better competition. He could fight somebody people care about. You know, I'm not paying for this fight. I got the dough. You know what I mean? So I'm paid. I could pay that $85 if it warranted it. This doesn't warrant $55 at all. And like the previous caller said, they said it was going to be free, so they bluffed on that. So nah, I'm stealing this joint. Sorry, I paid for the tank. I paid for the Mexican monster. You know what I mean? I paid for several fights. Yeah, this one ain't getting my dough straight up because it ain't worth it. And they lied to the fans and said it's gonna be free. So I ain't get all that. But I just want to say to the fans.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Okay. Oh no, I'm bad. My bad.
No. So what do you think about John Ryder as an opponent? I mean, it is his mandatory. He's fighting his mandatory. He's satisfying the mandatory. I think this is his last fight on under the DAZN contract. The PBC is I want to say Showtime. Steven Espinosa say they're going to make a serious run at Canelo because this is his last fight to try to get him to come over there. And fight Benavidez, fight Andrade, fight Charlo or whatever, right? They have some fighters over there they want him to fight. And I think they're going to throw a big bag at him. Hopefully if it's financially good enough for Canelo, he'll go over there and fight or whatever. So you don't think much of John Ryder as an opponent? Is that your issue?
No. Okay. Like you said, he don't stand a snowball chance in hell. It's not gonna be an interesting fight. And on top of that, the commissions, they can do pretty much whatever they want, and they have in the past done whatever Canelo wanted them to do. So he could afford somebody else. So I don't know if this is just a glorified tune-up before he fight, Bivol, or if he does indeed fight somebody else in better competition. But this ain't it. And so a man that has the option, a lot of fighters don't have the option to fight who they want. Canelo has the option, and he picked John Ryder. And that's telling. So he ain't getting my dough straight up.
All right, well, shout out to Quinn, man. Be more stand up, man. Salute. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, Jamie? You say Canelo was giving back to his people in Mexico. He said Casino was up. He said Casino was not up to date with the fight due to emotional. He said fight has had a price since the start. Okay, say the fight has had a price since the start. Okay.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
Hey, what's up, coach? It's JBN.
JBN, where you calling from?
Fort Worth, Texas, man.
JBN from Fort Worth, talk to me.
Yeah, bro. I'm just calling the show, bro. Shout out to you, coach. You're doing a great job, man. Great show. I love the show. And I just don't know how everybody is complaining about this fight, but like they don't keep the same energy about Tank's cherry picks. Like, bro, Hector Ortiz on pay-per-view, Rolly Romero, an amateur on pay-per-view, Isaac Cruz, who nobody knows, he's beating nobody on pay-per-view. Like he's been charging you $85 to see him fight all these bums all this time, and I didn't hear anybody complaining. But Canelo fights is mandatory. John Ryder, which is a very good fighter, he actually stopped his opponent in his last fight. Unlike David Benavidez, who couldn't stop Caleb Plant, which Canelo did stop Caleb Plant, John Ryder did stop his last opponent, and he's a good fighter. So like I really don't see why everybody's complaining. And Canelo has actually been improving himself over the years. Tank hasn't proven anything, so that's why I feel like Tank is the one that should step up on his next opponent, and Canelo's been proven.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to JBN from Fort Worth, Texas, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show, brother.
Yeah, shout out, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I mean, people have a right to feel the way they want to feel. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping either way. You know what I mean? $55 isn't bad. $55 isn't bad to me. You know what I mean? So shit. You guys know I buy the pay-per-view. So the ones I want to buy, I buy. The ones I don't buy, I just won't buy them. But I buy the pay-per-views for the reason why I buy the pay-per-views. Being a content creator, I don't want any. Now I have streamed a couple of fights before. I streamed 2 fights last year. No, 2021. I streamed Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin. That was pay-per-view. I did not pay for that fight. And I think that pay-per-view was $5. No, I think it was like $40. I didn't even pay for it. You know what I mean? And I streamed Mario Barrios and Keith Thurman. Wasn't no way in hell I was paying for that neither. So, those are the two fights that I streamed in 2021. Bought Spence, Ugas. Yeah, I bought everything else. So content creator, I buy the fights because I don't want to have any lagging or anything cutting out and all of that stuff there. And then I can use it. I can use it as a tax write-off myself for my you know what I mean, when I file taxes. So it's really not. But as a consumer, I get it. The consumer has a right to pay for what they deem is worth their dollars. If you feel that Canelo, John Ryder is not worth the dollars for you to pay for, then there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel that Canelo is my guy and I'm gonna support anything he do, no matter what the price is, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody is right. No one is wrong as it relates to this. You're gonna spend your money on what you want to spend your money on, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So it is what it is. Shout out to the boxing scientists. You know what I mean? Shout out to the boxing scientists. Shout out to Green Eyes P. What's going on? Shout out to Jacob. What did you say, Jacob? You say 55 is cool for that fight? I mean, $55 ain't, $55 ain't bad. Shit, I ain't tripping. Hey, we gotta get the lights up. We need as a matter of fact, let's get the lights up. We need 100. We need 100. As a matter of fact, we need 95 more likes, man. Anybody that don't hit the like button, anybody that haven't hit the doggone like button, we gotta get the lights up. Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Now let's pivot a little bit. I did see some of the interview with the Charlo twins. They was on this basketball players podcast, football player, basketball, whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I don't watch sports anymore. I stopped watching sports about 3 years ago. So, well, I can't say I don't watch sports. I don't watch football, American football, and basketball. I don't watch that no more. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like I said before, I did see Jamal Charlo. Shout out to Mr. Warren in the building. I did see Jamal Charlo. And Jamal and Jamel Charlo. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear this. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. I'm playing it now. Y'all can't hear it. Give me a thumbs up, y'all can hear it. Y'all can't hear it. Okay, y'all can't hear it. Okay, cool. I got you. I got you. So I'm finna play it through my phone. Y'all can't hear it. Don't worry about it. I'm finna play it through my phone. Don't worry about it. I got you right here. Jamal Charlo. Boy. Old doggone Charlo, huh? Jamal Charlo. So I want y'all to check this out. Now, this is Jamal Charlo right here. I got you. I know y'all can't hear it. I just want to make sure. I got you. This is Jamal Charlo right here. This is the actual podcast. That's the podcast right there. I think this podcast is on the I Am Athlete. The I Am Athlete podcast. This it right here. Want you guys to hear this.
Much, even like to my brother, but like for the fact that you really know what I'm going through. Fire, bro.
Fucking love you.
Love you too, guy.
Yep.
I'm heartless.
Okay.
Yeah, but it happened to the best of them.
I've been through it all.
He say he heartless.
Shit, real. 2 years off.
Mine.
You over here asking me about 2 years off. And
I ain't had no. I'm heartless.
But you don't think I want to go get? You don't think I want to go get all these belts? But I'm okay with going through what I'm going through because my brother gonna go get it. I'm cool with that. And we from the same pride. Don't worry. I feel like I got him.
You feel like he got him?
I'm cool. I'm gonna get through this and I'm gonna go.
Look at you, Bill. Look at that.
It's gonna feel like we got like it's too much.
Hold on. We gotta hear that again. Hold on. Let's go back because I want to sync it up. Real good. Hold on. Let's do this one more again.
I don't talk about this really much, even like to my brother.
One more again.
But like for the fact that you really know what I'm going through. Like,
Fucking love you.
love you too, gang.
Oh.
I'm heartless.
Hey.
Yeah, but it happened to the best.
Jamel said he heartless.
Yeah.
Shit
So-
real. 2 years
live
off.
mine.
You over here asking me about 2 years off.
I ain't had no. I'm
Yeah.
heartless.
But you don't think I want to go get? You don't think I want to go get all these belts? But I'm okay with going through what I want to, cause my brother gonna go get it.
I went
I'm
and got
cool
him.
with that, and
I
we
went
from
and
the
got
same.
him.
We from the same pride. Don't worry. I feel like I got him.
Look at you, Bill.
I'm cool. I'm gonna
Look at you, Bill. Look at him.
And then,
What the fuck you mean?
like, we got like too much.
Hey, look at you, Bill. Look at him. Hey, what he said? He said, I'm cool with it. Because when my brother get it, I feel like we both got him. Hey, man, Jamel looked over there at him like, nigga, what the fuck is? Hey, what you talking about? You know, yeah, we did it. We did it. Remember when I told you when Jamel Charlo went undisputed? Jamal Charlo was in the back talking about something. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Jamel looked at him like, nigga, what you mean me? Well, what you mean we? We ain't did nothing. I did this. You know what I mean? I did it. What you mean we? We ain't did nothing. You get what I'm saying? That was hilarious, bro.
Fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Hey, Jamel say he was heartless. Jamel say he was heartless.
Now do you retire or do you take one of the toughest fights of your career against a young black African-American stud who's been working his ass off since he was 8 years old? Do my brother put it all on the line then? So if not, then come see me. I want some smoke. I want it all, baby.
So it's just two different people. Like, you get what I'm saying? So he just, Jamal Charlo is not like Jamel. I think that's obvious. Shout out to Shad. I'm dropping that $2 super chat. He said no wonder he didn't want to say the names. I mean, you get what I'm saying? I mean, bro, like they talking like he going through some psychological issues. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, he going through a divorce. He's going through a divorce, but they talking like it's something more than that. People go through divorces all the time. And all of these fighters are going through something, one way, form, or fashion. But he talking like he going through there's some, like he need to be adjudicated to a psych ward or something. You know what I mean? Like you're going through a divorce. And then he say that you think I don't want to, you heard what Jamel Charlo say? He said, man, it's been 2 years. Jamel Charlo like it's been 2 years. Even Jamel Charlo saying it. Man, it's been 2 years, dog. You ain't fought since 1979. That's what I be saying on the show. It's been 2 years he ain't fought. Last time he fought Juan Montiel, right? So this is what his brother's saying. And then he say, well, if I don't get it, as long as my brother get it, I'm cool with that. Because I feel like I got it. And then Jamel looked at him like, hey, hold on. When he said, I want you to see how Jamel looked at him. I want you to see how Jamel looked at him. Watch this. I want you to see how Jamel looked at him. Watch this here. Watch this here. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm trying to pause this so you guys can see the look on his face. So you can see the look on his face. Hold on. So he said, I went and got it. So Jamel say, he say, hold on. This is what he said right there. Look how Jamel looked at him. Jamel. Y'all see how Jamel looking at him? Y'all see how Jamel looking at him? Jamel looking at him. Hey, Jamel, look at Jamel looking at him. Hey, bro, if looks can kill. If looks can kill, what is this look saying that Jamel has looking at Jamal Charlo?
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing in my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
If looks can kill, what? Jamel probably like, man, I got niggas pulling up on me. They confusing me with you. They calling me the cowardly lion. I'm the one that's undisputed. I'm undisputed. You ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? I'm ranked number one. That means I'm the best. But this bomb been taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs. You've been fighting bomb after bomb. I've been fighting killers. Undisputed. Took a loss. I got robbed against Tony Harrison. Came back avenged that. Then I came back and whooped such and such and whooped such and such. Now I'm undisputed. They confusing me with you. You get what I'm saying? Bruh, look at Jamel. Jamel ain't have no mercy on him. He said, I went and got it.
Jamel said, I went and got it. You know what I mean? Carla, what's the name? Where you calling from?
Yo, coach, it's Rick from Toronto, man.
Rick,
yo, that video, and yo, man, that fucking interview. Yo, I know. Errol Spence got into a fucking car wreck and he fucking flew off the handle and fucking hit the pavement. But who's to say that Jamal didn't fucking get in the car wreck himself and fucked up his head, man? Because that shit that's coming out of his mouth, I would think that like he got in a worse car accident than fucking Errol Spence, bro. My God, and I feel bad for Jamel, man. It's like, yo, man, your brother's fucking. He's talking some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, look how, like Jamel Charlo, look how he looking at his brother. Like he got a disdain look on his face. Like, nigga, I can't stand you. You make me sick. You know, you making us look bad, dog. Like, bruh, you know, he said, I went and got it. That's what he said in the interview. He said, I went and got it. And then Jamal was like, you think I want to go get it? You think I want to get those belts? And the thing that get me is this. And this I'm gonna let you finish your time up. Now go ahead. Let me let you finish your time up. Then I'll talk after you finish.
No, I agree 1,000%. But like in that note, like if you had a sibling, and then you were doing all the fucking work in the ring, getting the accolades, getting the fucking strap, and then your brother come off fucking saying some crazy dude, of course you're gonna fucking react like Jamel did, man. Mm-hmm. Of course, he's a human being too, bro. And it's like my brother's what? Come on, man. Like fucking, you know. And that's the whole problem with like, you know, I don't know, man. I think social media is giving all these fucking dudes like a fucking milk carton to stand on and get their microphone out and fucking start beating the drum, saying, "Oh, me, this, that," and again. And like fucking Ryan Garcia, I got mental health issues. Fucking Tyson Fury, I got mental health issues just because he wanted to avoid a fucking rematch with Klitschko. Like all these fuckers they're becoming like, you know, dodging artists, man. Fucking dodging shit. Like, and it's fucking agonizing, bro. As a boxing fucking fan, but like that interview, seriously, fucking coach, holy shit, man. Well, at least it's documented. Fuck it. Okay. You know what? At least all the, yeah, man.
All right. Well, thanks, shout out to Rick from Toronto. Salute. Yeah. So. Nigga right here trying me. Nigga trying me because of you. You know what I mean? Niggas trying me. Niggas trying. They trying me right now because of you.
Get out while you can. Don't get a sucker no statue. Give them guts.
So, bro, it's like he must be going through some kind of psychological issues. This has to be more than a divorce, bro. Like you ain't going through no more problems than the next man going through. You a multimillionaire. You flying around in private jets. You driving around with Lambos with suicide doors. You living in a mansion in Texas, which the land, you know, you can get a mansion in Texas. You don't have to spend that much to get that. You're living in a mansion in Texas. Like, dude, like literally no one is feeling sorry for you but yourself, right? You doing well. You financially well off. You know what I mean? You're doing good. So, bro, like, I don't have a problem with any of that. Whatever he may be going through. My thing is, Mauricio Suleiman is allowing him to hold on to the belt without having to fight. And June will be 2 years is the last time that he had a fight. So, what I've come to realize, guys, is this. Boxing has changed a lot. I can accept that. This is the era where belts don't matter, but only depending on who the fighter is. The sanctioning bodies, they pick and choose who they want to apply their own rules to. I accept all of that, right? Boxing is WWE. That's what it is. It's Vince McMahon. When I see Mauricio Suleiman, I see Vince McMahon. When I see the WBA, the section, I see Vince McMahon. When I see Leonard Ellerbe, some of these promoters, I see Vince McMahon. That's what I see. That's what it is now. It's so many different things. To someone like Canelo, check this out. I want y'all to check this out. Someone like a Canelo Alvarez, right? And I'm not pocket watching, but it's public information. You have people who are paid pocket watchers. I'm not a paid pocket watcher. But you have people who are paid pocket watchers, like Forbes and all these other people. Their job is to keep track of rich people's money, net worth. Net meaning everything that you get to keep after you pay everything. What you bring home, right? The guy has a net worth of almost $200 million. And he cares about belts and legacy. Then you have fighters that's coming up now. I can't say the fighters that's coming up now. I would say the old heads, even the old heads. You have the old heads say, the Bernard Hopkins, the Sean Porters recently. They'll say, oh man, well, belts don't matter. Tank Davis is trainer, but then he's changing his tune now. I'm gonna show you what he's saying now. He's changing his tune now. But tell that to the guy by the name of Saul Canelo Alvarez. Tell that to the guy by the name of Jamel Charlo. Tell that to the guy by the name of Devin Haney. Tell that to the guy by the name of Vasily Lomachenko. Tell that to the guy by the name of Inoue the Monster. Tell that to those guys. To those guys, those belts matter. You want to know why? And even the guy that's selling it now, Floyd Money Mayweather, when he was a fighter, belts matter. But you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because when we had Timothy Bradley on the show, what did Timothy Bradley say? You have fighters who, once a fighter become a champion, once he win a belt, he makes more money. So for the fighter who say belts don't matter, that's the guy whose career is he's cherry picking. He has a strategically choreographed career. A guy that has a strategically choreographed career that don't have to fight top athletes because he's making big money without fighting the top guys, to him belts don't matter. Or to that promoter who's selling that, pitching a product and their fighter, belts don't matter, because that's not how they're building that fighter. And that fighter doesn't have to fight for belts or fight the top guys in order to make money. That's one fighter, maybe two fighters. But what about the rest of them? And I'm glad we had Tim Bradley on, and he said the best. He said, look, man, for some fighters that in order for them to make more money, like Jamel Charlo, he's making more money with the PBC now that he's undisputed. That's the reason why he's not fighting. Because there was a bonus for Jamel Charlo. By Jamel Charlo having all of the belts, guess what? Al Haim and them got to pay that boy more money. Because this ain't Jamel Charlo. Just imagine Jamel Charlo with 1 belt or 0 belts versus the Jamel Charlo with 4 belts and he's undisputed. The pay is different. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. I remember when Jamel Charlo became undisputed, he said something of the sort in the interview. He said, boy, I got 10 million, I got that 10 mil. Rumor has it, I don't know how true it is, rumor has it, I don't have any proof on it because I never met Al Haim. I didn't see the check, I wasn't there. But he got an incentive for becoming undisputed. So when I hear these dudes call the show, oh man, you caught up in the old days, belts don't matter no more. These dudes don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't even try to argue with any of those guys. Why would I? Let a fool continue to be a fool, but I'm going to break it down to you. When you're a champion and you make more money, and you get a belt, you make more money when you get a belt. The person that's a champion makes more money than the guy that's not a champ. That's for 99% of boxing. Unless you know what I mean? So when you say belts don't matter, that's Tank Davis and his team saying that. That doesn't make it true. Belts don't, so this is what they need to say. Belts don't matter to me. Belts don't matter to me. Say that. But for the guy, Devin Haney is undisputed. Pretty sure Bob Arum got to pay him a little bit more money. He got all the belts. I got to pay this kid more money. He got all the belts. So I totally disagree with that. I totally disagree that belts don't matter. If it didn't matter, why he undisputed? It mattered to Canelo, and he the face of boxing, according to what a lot of his fans say. And according to what a lot of boxing pundits say. He the face of boxing. He care about belts. The reason why is because, and Canelo care about legacy. Floyd Mayweather say currency over legacy. It's funny that he say that, currency over legacy. But guess how you get the currency? You get the currency by getting the belts, and you get the currency by fighting legacy-defining fights. That's why I always point out the hypocrisy. When people try to throw this in my face, the Flobos and stuff, they try to throw that in my face, I sit back and look at them, and I just be blocking shots. I'm like that old Kung Fu master. Do you guys remember Kung Fu Theater? When they come over here throwing their little karate chops and throwing their little weak-ass kicks, and I just turn to the side, I'm be blocking. Remember when, hey, we got to get the lights up. We need 58 more lights. Hold on. Remember when Neo in the Matrix, he was fighting Agent Smith when he realized he was the one. Agent Smith went to throwing all them blows at him, and Neo was blocking him. Then he turned to the side and went to doing like this here. That's me when they come over here with that. True. I'm like, this shit here too easy. I sit back and listen to them, and Lord bless their heart. I sit back and listen to them, and they swear they be getting off. Yeah, coach, you know what you're talking about. Belts don't matter, and you talk about the old days and this and that and all that stuff there, and I just be sitting back like, you finished? Are you finished? Yeah, and take that. What you got to say about that? This is very easy, sir. Let me ask you a question. Someone who has a belt versus someone who, does a champion get paid more than a non-champion, sir? Well, Tank Davis ain't got to worry about that. Hold up, swole up. We're not talking about Tank. Remove Tank Davis from the equation and show me where a guy, that guy that's not a cash cow or a draw, that doesn't have a belt, making more money than the guy that's a champion to have a belt. Well, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about time to change and this and that, yada, 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 yada. Sir, I had a professional boxer on here by the name of Timothy Bradley. He's a Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure you know more than what you know. He's broke it down. He said, listen, man, the belt do matter because when you are a champion, champions get paid more money. It's in their contract. Literally, it's in the contract that when a fighter becomes a champion, he makes more money than he was before he was a champion. Tell that guy that belts don't matter. True. That's all I'm saying. Now, it may not matter to the nigga who got a net worth of 2 figures. Yeah, belts don't matter to you because you ain't got no money anyways. You're broke. You drinking juicy juice right now, eating cereal, smoking Nick Sacks, hog-head cheese sandwiches, sitting on a rental center couch, baby mama on Section 8 apartment. Yeah, it don't matter to you. And a lot of these guys, I say this. It doesn't matter who it is. Whether you're a fan of Canelo, whether you're a fan of the Tank, whether you're a fan of Crawford, Spence, whoever, doesn't matter. Joshua. I be seeing these guys enthusiastically bragging about how much money they fight. Nigga, my fighter got 180 mil. Nigga, my fighter got living in a mansion. You know, take that. My fighter living good. He doing this and doing that. I'm like, sir, hold up, swole up. You are very, very excited about your fighter having all of this money. What does that have to do with you, sir? True. My fighter got more money than your fighter. Sir, both of those fighters have more money than me. What does that have to do with my, with my financial status? Like I get it. Your fighter got a hot, big net worth. But I'm trying to figure out, why are you so enthusiastic about your fighter? You said it was your fighter. Why are you so enthusiastic about your fighter having a net worth of millions of dollars? You want to know why? Because these guys are living their lives vicariously through their fighter. That's why. Connor, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block, the inevitable, baby.
D-Block 2 times. Talk to me.
2 times. You know, I feel bad as a fan, man. I feel bad as a fan as I really thought, you know, Charlo was going to be that threat for Canelo Alvarez, man. I really thought he was going to be a dominant force behind Triple G. You know what I mean? To come up and be a real legit, like, I mean, to just say, like, man, this guy, he got Ronnie Shields. He got PBC backing him. I mean, he got the brother that's a legit, also 154, undisputed. Charlo wants to go for undisputed at 160, just like his brother at 154. And look where we're left, man, with so much talent. You know, I really feel like this is going to be like a sad story, man, at the end of the day. I don't want it because I do, because I love boxing. And Charlo, even though at the end of the day, I really don't have that many feelings for him, except for I just want him to do good. You know what I mean? I want him in the ring. 2 years. You know, how do you think Ronnie Shields feels, man? I mean, how do you think the boxing community feels? They're probably talking to Ronnie like, Ronnie, what the hell's going on with your boxing, man? When are you going to get this guy back in the ring? We need him. He's a WBC champion. I mean, legacies count. The guy's already 33. I mean, he ain't got that much time left, man. What's he going to do? I mean, I think the best option for Charlo, Coach, is that he needs to fight Boo Boo. That's it. I think that's going to be his big fight, Coach. And maybe his sellout fight is going to be with Benavidez. What you say with that?
Yeah, Demetrius Andrade will be a good fight. I've been saying that for the longest on this show. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Demetrius Andrade, that'll be a good fight. Shout out to D-Block, man. Salute, fam. Salute
Yes,
to D-Block.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that'll be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. And he did say that him and Andrade was talking on the phone. I have a video right here where he said me and Andrade was talking on the phone, and you know, he was talking on the phone and they got something to work out. See, this is the problem I have. And I tell you guys time and time again, Jamal Charlo has been a pro for 15 years. I say this time and time again. Let that sink in. And this is why Jamel Charlo was looking at Jamal Charlo crazy in this clip. The reason why he's looking at him like this, Jamel Charlo has been a pro for 16 years. This guy right here is Jamel Charlo. Jermel. He's been a pro for 16 years. This is his 16th year as a professional boxer. Jamal Charlo has been a pro for 15 years. Let that sink in. He's been a pro for 15 years. Little Charlo has been a pro a year longer than Big Charlo. So that's the thing. So when he say, you think I don't want to go get those belts like you did? You think I don't want to fight all those top guys? Dude, you've been a pro for 15 years. If you haven't done it now, you ain't going to do it. Did you get what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. Dude, you've been a pro for 15 years. Guess how many unification matches that Jamal Charlo have had since he's been a pro? 0. He's had 0 unification matches since he's been a pro. I'm not making this up. Meaning, how many champions have you fought? Meaning you had a belt and another guy had a belt that you fought simultaneously with you. 0. Same thing for Demetrius Andrade. Same thing for Andrade. It's the same thing. And I say this time and time again, Andrade and Charlo, they need each other. Neither one of you guys have a signature fight. Jamal Charlo's claim to fame was beating J-Rock. J-Rock just called from D.C. not too long ago. He just called from DC not too long ago. His claim to fame was beating J-Rock. That's when he was a 154-pounder. The pro PBC guys and his fans still talk about that J-Rock fight right now to this day.
To this day.
They talk about that fight. True, true, true. And my thing is this. I don't mind any fan dissing another fighter. I don't mind you saying, oh man, but this fight over here, he garbage, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't did this, he did that. Yada, yada, yada. I ain't got no problem with none of that. But boy, when you telling me when you start defecating on a fighter, like a Canelo or a Crawford or a Niue or Joshua or a Usyk or a Fury or any of those guys, and you defecate on them, or Jamel Charlo, you better show me the fighter that you're capping for. You better show me that he's doing better than him. You can't tell me, okay, this guy's a 3-division world champion, undisputed world champion at one weight division. This guy is a 4 or 5 division world champion, undisputed at one belt. This guy right here is a two-time unified world champion. This guy right here is a 3-division world champion and undisputed. When you go to defecating on guys who do more and start praising guys who do less because he made a TikTok video, you listen. You praise guys. Oh man, that dude undisputed. He ain't fought nobody. He did nothing. He pillow biz. But this dude right here, a killer. He got a whole lot of Instagram followers.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
like this. Like literally, the guys who do the least in the sport in today's time, they get the most praise. And the guys who do the most in the sport in today's times, they get the most criticism. I don't have a problem with you criticizing who you want to criticize. But goddamn, dog, if the fighter that you capping for ain't doing 1/10 of what this guy's doing that you're criticizing, my thing is, what's the criticism about? True, true, true. He ain't doing 1/10 of what this guy's doing. And I had the phone lines open. I said, look, y'all call the show, man. Talk to me, man. Let me know what's going on. They don't even have a defense, a viable defense. They go to deflecting. Well, what's the name? Baby mama ain't bow-legged. His sister don't know how to do the Tootsie Roll. They start talking about everything. So this is my thing. This is my thing. Who you fight matters. Belts matter. Because a fighter with the belt gets paid more money than a fighter without a belt. Don't believe me? Ask Kid Austin. Ask Timothy Bradley. Ask Floyd Mayweather before he became Money May. Ask Jamel Charlo, who bragged about receiving $10 million after the Brian Castano fight. Y'all listening, and hold on. I'm not finished. I got something else for you, too. Yes, I do. I have something else for you. Where Calvin Ford at? Mr. Calvin Ford. Where you at, Calvin? Where's Calvin Ford? I got something for y'all, boy. Yes, I do. Got something for y'all. Shit. I got something for y'all. This for all you do. See, I be sitting back listening to these guys who be talking, and I say, man, they do know nothing. That's why you don't see me getting in. I'm not getting into any debates with a casual. When I see a casual come on the show and try to debate me about something, I just sit down, call. Yeah, but how come this, coach? And coach, you do know that such and such. And I'm like, dude, you just started watching boxing 2 days ago, and you trying to school me on some shit. You really don't know what you're talking about. This is gonna be too easy for me to defeat what you're saying, sir. What else? Let me know when you finish. Let me know when you finish, fam. Let me know when you finish. You finished? Okay. Let's get a round of applause. Carter for set. Let's get a round of applause. Yeah, I'm not finished. You know what I mean? Like, because some of these dudes like to argue for the sake of arguing. I'm not a professional arguer. I used to be on the debate team, a hell of a debater. Very, very good at doing research and all that stuff there. But at my age now, I just don't have time. Whatever you say, my brother. If that's what you believe, go ahead. I ain't got no problem with none of that. Just believe what you want to believe. I don't care. You know what I mean? But I want to say this here. Remember Calvin Ford said, belts don't matter? Tank Davis said belts don't matter. Some of his fans said belts don't matter. We're in a different era. You niggas are caught up in the past, all that stuff there. You are remembered in any sport by having legacy-defining games, legacy in combat sports, legacy-defining fights. When we talk about boxing matches that we've seen in the past or that we saw in the past, we don't talk about, man, Ali was riding around in a Rolls Royce. Lennox Lewis had a 28-karat diamond on his pinky ring. Mike Tyson, even though he was very rich, he had a mansion over here in Connecticut and one in Vegas. And he even had a tiger in his backyard. All of that was true. But in any comeback sport, they remember you by the legacy-defining fights that you had. The reason why you talk about Hagler is not because of the ice. He was a multimillionaire. The reason why you talk about Sugar Ray is not because of the mansion that he lived in. Lived in a nice house. The reason why you talk about Roberto Duran, not only because he did quit, Roberto quit before, but he had 100 fights, I think. You talk about Julian Jackson, you know, my father was driving Lambos with suicide doors. Your body ain't got none of that. Sir, what does that have to do with you? You're still broke, right? Get it together. I know you're living your life vicariously through your fighter, and your fighter's success is your success. I get it. I understand. But you remember these fighters because they had legacy-defining fights. They gave you something to remember. Yeah, you can make all the money you want. That's fine. Everybody ain't Tank Davis, though. Everybody ain't Ryan Garcia. Everybody can't make millions of dollars with commercial endorsements and TikTok and Instagram with guideliners and stuff like that. And makeup, in a makeup line, and a thong line for men. Everybody can't do what Ryan can do. So 99% of those other fighters, they got to get it from the muscle. And check this out. Let me show you what Calvin Ford said. Let's go to Calvin Ford since these guys like to quote Calvin Ford so much. Gervonta Davis, trainer, names trio for Tank to reach greatness. I want you to look at it. Now, this is a bad title. Gervonta Davis, trainer, not Coach Malachi Williams, not a Gervonta Tank Davis hater. It says Gervonta Davis, trainer, names trio, meaning 3 fighters, for Tank to reach greatness. Let's continue. It's going to be this guy right here by the name of Calvin Ford, the same guy that said belts don't matter. Gervonta Davis may be the self-proclaimed, and this is on Boxing News. Gervonta Davis may be the self-proclaimed face of boxing, but he still have more to prove. According to his trainer. Not according to Oscar De La Hoya, not according to Coach Malachi Williams, not according to Ryan Garcia, not according to Mojo Jojo, not according to the Powerpuff Girls, not according to Optimus Prime, not according to someone who hates Tank Davis. It says according to his trainer, Calvin Ford. Calvin Ford, the man who helped guide Gervonta Davis to defeating Ryan Garcia in their Las Vegas mega fight last weekend, wants Tank to keep his feet on the ground and take on the greatest challenges out there. Let's stop right there. You know, when we say this on the show, some Tank Davis fans, you hating. Tank ain't got to fight nobody. Tank the cash cow. All roads lead to Tank. You need to stop being a hater by saying you want to see him fight Lomachenko. You want to see him fight Devin Haney. You a hater if you say those things. See, you a hater if you were to say that. If you say what Gilly the Kid said, you a hater.
The fans be feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure. I ain't got
that's
nothing to do. That was real shit.
That's some real shit.
I don't know. That's like,
how many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
to be honest, I ain't never said it.
Can you guys hear me? Am I back yet, guys? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I'm back on, but I don't know if, can you guys hear me? Just trying to see if you guys can hear me or not. Spectrum is back on. It's back on now. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Anybody? Wow, back down again. Anybody can hear me? Oh, y'all can hear me? If y'all can hear me, man, let me. Okay, I tell you what. If y'all can hear me, man, I'm glad you can, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. All right, y'all can hear me. Let me just All right, y'all can hear me. We just gonna do it like that. Then I'm just gonna talk to the avatar. If y'all can hear me, because we're just gonna talk to the avatar. I don't know. I went to breaking it down. I went to breaking it down about legacy fights and finna show what Calvin Ford said, and they saying I know the internet went down. I don't believe in conspiracies now. I don't believe in conspiracies, but well, I do believe in conspiracies, but you know what I mean? All I'm saying is that that's a heck of a coincidence right there. That's a heck of a coincidence. And every time I get to cooking, they do that. I noticed that. This ain't the first time this happened. But anyway, let's get back on the show. Let's get back on topic. I'll pull it back up. We'll see what's up. The ops jumping on my neck right now. Anyways, so Calvin Ford, I don't know if I can show it now. I don't even know if I can show it now. Let's see what Calvin Ford said. It won't even let me share. As a matter of fact, no, hold on. I can't share it. Hold on, guys. I can share it. Hold on. Shout out to Will for dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, I hear you, coach. I was worried. Tank got you. Yeah, man. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Will for dropping that quarter of a dub. And salute to Don Juan for dropping that $2 super chat. He said, did the PBC get your coach? Or Al Heyman? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. This what I'm saying, though. Let me go ahead and share this. Because I want you guys to hear what Calvin Ford said. They said I was hating, right? That's what they said. They said I was hating. That's what they said. Can you guys see this? Give me a thumbs up. Well, you should be able to see it. All right, you guys can see it and you can hear me. That's cool. Calvin Ford said right here. Let's do a quick recap before the internet go down again. Gervonta Davis trainer names trio for Tank to reach greatness. According to Calvin Ford, Gervonta Tank Davis may be the self-proclaimed face of boxing, but he still has more to prove, according to his trainer. Calvin Ford, the man who helped guide Davis to defeating Ryan Garcia in their Las Vegas mega fight last weekend, wants Tank to keep his feet on the ground and take on the greatest challenges out there. We still have more we have to prove. This is what Calvin Ford said. Coach Malachi Williams did not say this, so you can't label me as a hater. Because to label me as a hater would be to label Calvin Ford as a hater. And I'm pretty sure you Tank Davis fans don't want to do that. We still have more to prove. Only 3 are considered that good. Devin, Shakur, and Lomachenko. This is what Ford told Boxing Junkie. Who's the best one? We won't know until they're standing in front of each other. This is what Calvin Ford said. He said Shakur Stevenson already called for a fight against Tank Davis. Whether that was the immediate plans for both lightweights remains to be unseen. The former dipped his toes in the water, yada, yada. They talk about Shakur Stevenson. Ford gave his own opinion on Stevenson. He said Shakur is good against the guys he's been in front of. Very similar to Tank Davis. Tank has been doing it against guys that people think he shouldn't have been able to do this against. So he makes it look easy. Wait. And I disagree with that. He said Tank has been doing it against guys that people think he shouldn't have been able to do it against. Nah, I totally disagree with that. He makes it look easy. I don't agree with that. Tank been doing the same thing he's accusing Shakur Stevenson of doing. That's your stepping stone. How good you look in front of certain guys. Okay, cool. Stevenson, no question, has the pedigree. But it's how you look against a guy when you have that has the same pedigree. This is what Calvin Ford is saying. Somebody called and I don't want to be interrupted. Not answering. Davis against Stevenson, Haney, or Lomachenko does big business and are exactly the kind of fights that Tank needs to maintain his ascent to greatness. Ford says the time is now to make them fights happen. Tank has to ask himself, do you want to be an all-time great? Question mark. These are the guys you're going to have to knock off in order to be an all-time great. That's what Calvin Ford said. That's what Calvin Ford said. Calvin Ford said that. When Coach Malachi Williams said it, dudes from B More, not all but some, pro PBC guy, they said I was hating. What made Calvin Ford come around and say the same things that I'm saying? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. What made Calvin Ford come around? What made them change their tune? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. What made him change his tune? Is Calvin Ford a hater? Because I said the same thing. I'm asking a question. Anybody? Is Calvin Ford a hater? Because I said the same thing. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. What did it say, Marquis? Marquis say, it's the truth. True, true, true. That ain't what Calvin Ford said in the past, though. In the past, Calvin Ford said something totally different. Calvin Ford was a part of the belts don't matter. Those other guys ain't fought nobody. You know, they don't need to be, you know what I mean? They ain't did no more. You get what I'm saying? He was a part of that crew. What made him change his mind, though? I wonder. I would love to have a conversation with him on that. And what did I tell you guys? I said the old Cresties. Let me see. What did I tell you guys? I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know if you guys can see me, but if you can, it is what it is. What did I tell you guys? Oh, you know what? Nah, let me do this. Gotta go back. Sorry about that. It's tripping. What did I tell you guys? I said the old Cresties are leading the young boxing fans astray. That's what I said. I said the old Cresties, dog, they leading them astray. They leading the boxing fans, the young jitterbugs, the casuals. I said they lead them in astray. That's what I said. So the jitterbugs are regurgitating what they hear Leonard Ellerbe say. They're regurgitating what they hear Booger Ray Leonard say. Oh, Tank don't need to fight no Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't nobody. No belts don't mean nothing. Oh, Shakur just stepped in up to 135. He don't need to be fighting them. Tank automatically whoop all them. We automatically know he'll win. Why is Calvin Ford changing his tune? True, true, true. So the question I want to ask you guys, you jitterbugs who've been telling me this, what do you have to say now? Because according to Calvin Ford, let me read that again, just in case you got it twisted. This dude sound like me. Calvin Ford sound like Coach Malachi. Gervonta Davis is a self-proclaimed face of boxing, but he still has more to prove, according to his trainer. Calvin Ford, the man who helped guide Davis to defeat Ryan Garcia in their Vegas fight last weekend, wants Tank to keep his feet grounded and take on the greatest challenges out there. He said, we still have more that we have to prove. Only 3 are considered that good. What are their names? Devin, Shakur, and Lomachenko. Who's the best one? We will not know until we get in the ring and stand in front of each other. Let's stop right there. What I say over here? Don't I say who you fight matters? Don't I say the only way we're going to know if Tank Davis is what you guys say he is, he's going to have to fight those other top guys? Isn't that what I say over here all the time? But I had a plethora of Tank Davis fans saying that I was a hater. I specifically said, according to the boxing criteria, If you say that these other guys are the best, and you say that you are the best, it is the duty to a world-class fighter who say he is the best. You got to fight those other guys in order to prove that you are the best. That's how you clear all doubt. It's cool for a fan to say, my fighter the best. But it's another thing entirely differently to prove that your fighter is the best. There's a difference. When I said it, I was hating. But Calvin Ford said the same thing Coach Malachi saying. My thing is, for you Tank Davis fans, are you going to turn on Calvin Ford and say he hating? Because he literally saying the same thing I'm saying. True, true, true. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. Shout out to Finesse 2 times. But let's go back. Let's continue. Let's continue. Calvin Ford said Shakur is good against the guys that he's been in front of. That's what he said. He said Stevenson, no question, has the pedigree, but it's how you look against a guy when you have to fight. It's how you look against a guy that has the same pedigree as you. Isn't that what I've been saying? You look good in front of a tomato can. A whole head cheese sandwich. I say this all the time. Any fighter, I don't care who the fighter is. It's how you look in front of a fighter who's on the same level as you. That's going to tell the story. When I said it, I was hating though, right? Calvin Ford said Davis against Stevenson, Haney, or Lomachenko does big business. That's what he said. So for all you pocket watchers out there, oh, but Haney don't bring nothing to the table. Shakur don't bring nothing to the table. It's about putting butts in seats. This is what Calvin Ford said. He said Tank Davis against Shakur, Haney, or Lomachenko does big business. That's what Calvin said. And are exactly the kind of fights that Tank Davis needs to maintain his ascent to greatness. In order to become great in the sport of boxing, who you fight matters. Roland Romero will not make you a great. Hector Garcia will not make you great. Isak Cruz will not make you great. Mario Barrios will not make you great. Contrary to popular belief. You want to know how I know? This is why Calvin Ford is saying Shakur Stevenson, Haney, Lomachenko does big business and are exactly the kind of fights that Tank needs in order to maintain his ascent to greatness. Notice he ended it with greatness. Ford says the time is now to make them happen. Tank has to ask himself. This is what Calvin Ford said. He said Tank has to ask himself, do you want to be an all-time great? These are the guys you're going to have to knock off in order to be an all-time great. Anybody disagree with this? True, true, true. If there's anybody that disagree with this, please call the show. Anybody think I'm a hater? Because literally Calvin Ford is saying the exact same thing that I've been saying. When I said it, I was a hater though. Y'all remember that? I was a hater when I said it. Just, just asking. I was a hater when I said it. Just asking. Anybody, please. Don't break their neck calling the phone number now. 530-494-9636. Please don't break your neck calling the line, please. Just asking. That's all. You get what I'm saying? I wonder what made Calvin Ford change his mind. I'm just wondering. I would love to ask him that question. What made you change your mind? That's all I've been saying. That's why I said you can't listen to Ford. That's why I said you can't listen. That, as a matter of fact, hold on. That's why I said you can't listen to Floyd Mayweather. Because the reason why I say you can't listen to Floyd Mayweather when he say, yeah, you don't have to, yeah, Tank, you don't have to fight those other guys. You know what I mean? It's about, currency over legacy and all that stuff there. Says Floyd is speaking from a point where he already had his legacy established. How can a guy who has a legacy already have had legacy-defining fights, his legacy is seemingly in etched in stone in the sport of boxing, tell me that I don't have to do the same things in order to be remembered amongst the greats? Shout out to Shamika Jackson. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Shamika Jackson. You can't listen to Floyd Mayweather when it comes to that. It's about putting butts in seats. That man want to have a legacy now. He don't put the butts in seats. He's a millionaire. Shout out to Quentin. What you say, Quentin? Quentin say Calvin must be watching your show. Hey, listen. I've been saying it for a minute. And I said the old Cresties have sold out the sport of boxing. Because they saying things that are not true. Belts don't matter, and you don't have to fight the other top guys. Because we automatically know, my fighter ain't got to fight the other fighter, because we automatically know he gonna win. No. We don't automatically know nothing. The only way we will know, they got to get in the ring and fight each other. You got to prove that. You got to prove that shit, homie. I don't care if it's Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlo. No, you just can't say you the best. You got to prove it, dog. But with these new booties, oh man, we ain't got a ring. Garcia ain't got to fight Devin Haney. That's what they say, right? Devin Haney got a boring style. He ain't got to fight him. Oh, no belts don't mean nothing. Oh, that's what you say to justify your fighter not wanting to fight him. Remember Keenan said that? Oh, he don't need to. Well, he don't need to fight him. No. In order to prove you the best, you got to fight the top guys. That's how it's always been. What did I say over here? I say, man, name me a comeback sport throughout the history of comeback sports where the best ain't have to fight each other in order to prove you are the best. And then I gave you a basketball analogy. How do we know that Michael Jordan was the best basketball player? He proved it on the court. How do we know that Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls, was the best team in the NBA? They proved it. How do they prove it? They beat the Knicks. They beat the Spurs. They beat the Knicks. They beat the Indiana Pacers. They beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. They beat the Orlando Magic. They beat the Miami Heat. They had to beat the top guys in the East. And then when they beat the top guys in the East, they had to play the best guy who came out of the West. And the team that came out of the West, guess what? They had to beat them, and they won. So they proved their dominance not only in their conference, in their division, in their conference. They proved their dominance throughout the entire NBA by beating the best. Any sport, that's how it is. And I told you the old Cresties sold us out. Remember that? But because we holding the line, because we got people like Coach Malachi Williams and us, the True Media boxing family, because we holding the line and we have a boxing criteria, guess what? Them old Cresties gonna have to come back around now. Because I'm not conforming to what Leonard Ellerbe says. I'm not conforming to what Calvin Ford and Floyd Mayweather have said in the past. I'm holding the line. My message has been consistent. From the time I started my channel until now, my message has been consistent. Let's give Calvin Ford a round of applause for finally smelling the goddamn coffee. That's all I'm saying, B. You can label me a hater all you want. What you ain't gonna say I'm lying. You might say you don't like the manner in which I deliver my message. You might say, oh man, you just hating. How am I hating? Because I'm telling you the rules to the game. You a new booty. You don't know nothing about boxing, boy. How a nigga that don't know nothing about boxing gonna tell me how boxing works? You don't know a check left hook from a fish hook. You don't know what a parry is. Can't talk to you about no boxing. You're a social media boxing fan. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Marquis, you say like Steph and LeBron tonight. Yeah, Steph and LeBron tonight have to play each other in order to get to the championships. That's how this works. That's why this works. You get what I'm saying? This dude here wants some attention. I'm not gonna give you no attention. Phone lines open 530-494-9636. This probably Jason Mones more than likely. This probably Jason Mones more than likely. You can call the show. What your name is? That's Jason Mones. I know this is Jason Mones. You can call the show 530-494-9636. Number showing right there. Call the show. Call the show. Jason Mones, I know that's you. Call the show, Jason. Pretty soon you better not have no caller ID neither. Call the show, Jason. I know it's you. We made you create another account. Call the show, Jason. I know it's you. I know it's you. You know, I know you very well, Jason. I know you very well. I know you very well. Call the show. Phone lines open. 530-494-9636. Please call the show. I will be more than happy to oblige you. We will have your funeral today. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We will have your funeral today. Please call the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man, he do, man. Shout out to Jamie. What to say, fam? Salute to Jamie, man. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo, though. Hey, okay. What's up in that quarter? Bam, double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said the real question is, can Tank replicate the same pay-per-view numbers in the future? Most likely not, but his pay-per-views can be respectable by fighting the best. Yeah. I mean, at this point, Calvin Ford is right. He's going to have to now, in order to be remembered amongst the greats, you know, you got to fight the other guys. You got to fight the other guys. He's right about that. You know what I mean? Shout out to JC. He said, will his status be ruined if he loses to one of them, coach? No. If Tank were to lose to one of those top guys, his status won't be ruined. Your status do not get ruined because you lose to the best, to the top guys. No. Your status is ruined if you don't fight them. But that's what happened in boxing. When you fight in the top, when you fight in the creme de la creme, the top guys, somebody got to win and somebody got to lose. You don't hold the loss against someone who loses to the top guys. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, you don't do that. Shout out to Marquis. He said Jason was in the chat earlier today. Yeah, that's him. I know Jason Mones. That's him very well. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. There's a whole bunch of examples I can give you out there. Great legendary fighters have lost. And they remembered amongst the greats. That's how it works. That's how it works. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it always worked. It's always worked that way. You feel me?
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle,
so my thing
whatever
is,
he want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
I'm the #1 contender. And that came out of nowhere. I must have hit it on accident. I must have hit it on accident. That was my fault, God. That was my fault. Having internet connections, but it is what it is. My thing is this here. As a matter of fact, before we go, let's look at it and see what we did, what we picked. I'm going to end the poll. We had 548 people participated in this poll. 40% say that Canelo versus John Ryder fight will sell under 400K. 400K or under. 36% say that Canelo versus John Ryder will sell 450K, between 450 to 600K. 15% say it'll sell between 600 and 750K. And 90% say it'll sell 751K or above. Let me end this poll. As a matter of fact, end the poll so everybody can see. That's the poll right there, guys. Matter of fact, let me take a picture of it, screenshot of it. Because we'll use it as a point of reference after the fight, when the numbers come in. We'll use it as a point of reference after the fight when the numbers come in. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Do apologize for the technical difficulties. when I for some reason the streaming is lagging. When I turn the camera on, it'll lag for whatever the reason may be. The internet will drop down for some reason. And sometimes it does that. I have no idea why. Like when I turn the camera on, let me see. It went down. Yeah, it went down. It went down. Yeah, it went down. Yeah, so as soon as I turned the camera on, it went down. So I can't turn the camera on right now for whatever reason it may be. It's like it's pulling too much juice from it, power or whatever the case may be. I don't know. And I have 2 different internets. And guess what? My internet is hardwired. It's hardwired. So I'm not using Wi-Fi. But I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, guys. Let me talk to the people a little bit before I go. Before I go, let's talk to the people, see what the people got to say. Shout out to Hitman. Let's give everybody who called the show a round of applause. Shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. Shout out to Sir from Florida. Shout out to J-Rock from D.C. Shout out to Al from Sacktown. Shout out to Martin from Oakland. Shout out to Casino Light Press from the ATL 2 times. Shout out to D-Block 2 times. Shout out to Unbiased Fan from Connecticut. Shout out to Boxing Scientist from Cali. Shout out to Quentin from B-More. Shout out to JBN from Fort Worth, Texas. And shout out to Rick from Toronto. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, you know, sometimes when you tell the truth, you know, you got to be willing to stand on it. And that's where I'm at with it, man. Like, I'm not going to compromise being, right now I'm holding the line, dog. And it's lonely. It's lonely when you do it, but it is what it is. I can handle it. I can take it. Doesn't make me no never mind. Hopefully we get this news. We get this announcement from Crawford Spence for July, man. I know what, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. They got him, man. Tank Davis and them, they did their thing, man. It gotta happen, bro. It gotta happen. Has to happen, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Marty King Boxing, Dr. Paul Evans, Buster Can, Man Cassidy, Green Eyes P, my sister Black 365, Food Revolution, Lisa Bells. Shout out to T Culture, Al Money, David Price, Hitman. Shout out to Hitman. Shout out to Looker Fella, Ricky Ricardo. This dude, New Era Boxing. Yeah, you a troll, and don't nobody take you serious. Nobody take you serious at all. New Era Boxing. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Marquis, Jose Ayala, the Boxing Scientist, Schoolo X-Man, Ben Gunn, G Daddy, Marty King Boxing, Mark Nash, Jamie Rivera. It is what it is. Once again, it's on, man. I see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Your boy Mambo, it is what it is. Yeah, we ain't worried about the trolls and the haters. I want to leave you guys with some parting words. As you grow in life, your circle will become smaller as you evolve. People will be jealous of you because of your success. Shout out to Phil on the tube as well. Nelly Content. People will be jealous of you because of your success. The people that had nothing to do with your success. And that's what you're going to see in life. As you grow and you evolve, you're going to have those type of people that come around. There's a lot of those type of people that's on the internet. They broke. They hide behind avatars. They ain't got no money at all. They doing better. They shoot better than a broke dick dog. And they live in the realm of negativity, understandably so. Because without the negative, you wouldn't have the positive. Without the positive, you wouldn't have the negative. So, I say this all the time. I have a saying that I say. People will hate you to success. I am a living example of that. And never be upset at the people who hate on you because that's their job. A hater's job is to hate you. That's what they're going to do. You get what I'm saying? So, as long as you're hating, you know you're doing something right. My haters watch me every day. They love me. They watch me every day. So understand that as you grow, as you evolve, some people, when you're going down a road, you're going down the path, you're taking a journey, right? Some of the people who started out with you, it ain't meant for them to be at the final destination of that journey. You're going to have some people that start out with you and they fall off along the way. That's why there's an old saying: the race isn't to the swift, it's to the one that can endure to the end. So when you're trotting down that path of success, you're gonna gain some people, you're gonna lose some people. Don't worry about the ones that you lose. Worry about, focus on the ones that's gonna be there at the end. And when you get to the end, it may not be nobody there. It may just be you. But that's what it's all about. To the nigga that's talking shit about Crawford, you in my chat. Nigga, you broke. Crawford and Spence have net worths of $8 million. And they talk to each other every day. Both of them are rich. You broke high behind an avatar. Hating. You hating outside the club. You can't even get in the club. You hating outside the club. Oh, boy, these fools, man. Let me get on this computer, man. I see you guys tomorrow, man, 3 o'clock, man. You know my motto, man. I see you guys, man. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. I'll let you guys.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.